All right, get your school caps on. Let's do this.
You're
We're
already live.
live. Oh boy.
We are live,
School
straight
Yay!
up.
cap's already on.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back to another great episode. Hopefully, it's a great one of Strixhaven, Curriculum of Chaos, or my variant, which is Magical Multiverse. And we have here the cast, aka the student body, or at least the students that matter at this point in time. We have Mariana, we have Saint, we have Ash. Wow, I've
Brandon.
forgotten.
Brandon.
I'll answer to
Brandon.
most things. Don't
Brandon.
worry.
And David.
I just went blank. Honestly, sorry
I'll
about
go
that.
find a name tag.
Yeah.
Just,
Hi, hello, my name is. Yeah, one of those.
Just write it on your
David.
forehead with a Sharpie.
yeah. Just,
Yeah.
hello.
We have David. Wow. Anyway, glitch. Anyway, I'll let them introduce their characters, and we'll do it the old-fashioned way. We'll go ahead and roll some initiative.
Oh boy.
I started this today very well. I was in that one. Got rid of it.
Pretty much.
Oh dear.
Getting rid of that
21.
I'm gonna do the opposite of Ash and get a 12.
3.
Yeah.
I just rolled a 20 for a 25.
Ooh!
Okay.
I got rid of
It
a
can
net
only be
one.
that
Chicken
different.
dinner.
Yeah, I got rid of a net 1. You got rid of a net 20. Oh no.
All right, Merton.
Yeah, exactly.
You.
It's
Hi,
fine. It's not
everybody.
like we're doing anything super dangerous in today's session or
Not at
anything.
all.
Ah.
We don't need
Nope.
20s. This is fine.
I don't know what you're talking about. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. My name's David. I'm playing Merton the Minotaur, who happens to be an ancestral Guardians barbarian. Last session, he aced his Archaeomancy exam. As for what happens next, who knows?
All
All
right.
right, you can.
I am Brandon. I am playing Ash Blackfang. He is a genie warlock who has been trying to learn as much as he can about a lot of stuff and things, and people keep getting in his way.
He means we keep trying to be friends with him.
Yeah.
No, the
Yeah,
first part is okay.
basically, if you know a
It's
book,
the I'm in the
or-
middle of studying. You want to go kill something?
You want to go have a bar fight? He never does anything with us.
No, he
Now
I
we
think
got
have someone to
that's
do it.
me next.
saying that he got it several. He's
so.
got at least one of us in trouble. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
Yeah. Ash has a mysterious, cheeky side, though.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm Saint. I play Simon. He is just a little guy. He's just a little Owlin druid. He's just here to make friends and do as little school as possible, unless it suits him. And also flirt with his girlfriend,
Who's the
Maybe.
hottest girl in school?
who,
Believe it or not.
according to Simon, is in fact the hottest girl in school. I
I
don't agree. Simon,
No.
however.
I
Yeah.
agree. Out of the students.
No,
Oh, no,
Astrid is so
No.
much hotter.
Oh, that's true.
Come
I don't
on.
count that bitch.
She's mean and she's blonde and she's hot. What do you want?
I don't count that bitch. Anyways, you want to introduce little
anyway.
mans?
I do. I picked this guy up. This is background.
Here he is.
There
Put
it
it in
is.
front of your
This
face.
is, but then I
There you
can't
go.
see.
There we go.
This is little
I know.
man's. This is little man's in combat mode. This is Simon's little wildfire spirit. It doesn't have a form. It's just a little campfire dude.
I love it.
That's little man's. Also, I have like 6
You can
other
have,
pets, but it's fine.
You can have a D4 for that. That's
Yes.
adorable.
I did. I picked him up yesterday. I've
Come on,
been meaning to
guys.
grab him.
You
Hey.
get with it.
Get
Like
your
she
props.
literally
Let's
came
go.
with like the actual pet. Come on.
Student die. I have so many student dies. I have 9
You're
student
probably-
dies.
You are being the
just
Belvedere of
rude.
student die. You're accumulating.
Put
um,
a shield on to be Ash if you like.
Mm.
and then there's
Alright, I believe
me.
it's Colin.
Yeah, Kailani. I am the one of the nerds. I like my water dancing. I get in trouble frequently because I'm stupid and silly. But I try to do what's best for everyone, even though I cry a lot and float a lot and do a lot of mess of things. And I'm in trouble because rumors are a thing.
I regret nothing.
Did she mention she gets in trouble a lot?
Yeah.
She gets in trouble.
She's the most
The main
nerdiest
cause.
of us all. Yeah,
She's the most what? Sorry.
the nerdiest of us all.
In a way.
Yeah.
In a way, yes. I think
does.
yeah. In a way, yes. But Ash gives me a close run for my money.
That's true.
I feel like Ash is nerdy for a reason, though. Like Kai is just nerdy by default.
Yeah, that is true.
True.
That's a good way of
Like
putting
Ash
it. Yeah.
is like, I have a mission. Kai is like, I love learning.
Yeah. It's another level.
It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Kai knows
That's
what the ground is because she spends half her time in the air.
Yeah, no, she. But the thing is, right? She comes from the sea, like kind of being in the air all the time is
Yeah.
almost closer to this what she's used to. So just
Yeah.
actually walking is what's strange.
To be fair, Simon doesn't walk that much either.
Yeah.
And Ash lately hasn't either.
Yeah,
It's just
I'm teaching
Merton.
Ash to fly.
We are
I mean-
all floating. Now we can all be flying and or floating at Merton's high level. He doesn't have to
Yeah,
be looking
this is
down.
It's just to get on Merton's level. It's fine.
Merton doesn't enjoy looking down on people, put it that way.
Mm.
Fair.
Right.
I think that's pretty much everyone. Also, an honorable mention. She's lean, she's mean, and she hates you all. And this is apparently the hottest girl on campus.
Oh, are you showing Astrid?
Yes.
Yeah, look. She's
I don't
hot.
like
Okay.
I don't like her. I don't like her.
He doesn't like
None of
you.
us like her, but she is hot.
I've also burned most of her hair and all that off at one point too. So
Well,
yeah.
it's fine. She's a changeling.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
I know.
she still doesn't.
It doesn't
I
do
know.
anything.
It was worth
You
it
know
at
what
the
they say
time.
about first impressions.
Mm.
All right. Yeah, that's true. So what we'll do is we'll go right ahead and actually, do we have any sponsors that we need to announce, Mariana?
Not that I know of.
The usual? No?
No
Okay.
sponsors
No, I'm
that
just
I
doing
know
my,
of.
my
No.
due diligence.
No,
Just-
no,
I think we should just
Strixhaven.
give Dungeon Boys a shout out.
Oh,
just
they
by
are.
default.
They sponsor Historia. Yeah.
Okay. They
Oh.
don't sponsor me. How rude.
Yeah.
Like, talk
Well,
to
you do co-run Astoria,
So
so technically they do
So
sponsor
technically,
you.
it's true. Yeah.
They sponsor Peter, not me.
They sponsored
Peter
you
runs that,
last
not me.
week only.
Yeah.
I was only sponsored for 1 week.
Yeah, maybe
That's okay.
next time.
I just thought I'd give them a shout out anyway, just a freebie. Alright, all good.
Wow. Magnanimous.
I didn't get
So
paid for
we'll
this.
go ahead and
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
we'll go ahead and do the old time tradition. I mean, I feel like someone's already volunteered for it, but I feel like it's only fair to ask to see if anyone wants to do the read. Yep, there he goes. All right, so go ahead, Merton. You diligence. Go ahead.
Get it, Merton.
Are you sitting comfortably? Then I'll begin. Okay. From the top, time of day, Thursday night. This might not make any sense, I hasten to add, because it doesn't make any sense to me. Kai finishes up with her uncles and then goes to see Professor Greencrest. Luna and Simon brackets date. Ash heads back to his room. Merton is in his room. Kailani and Greencrest together. Greencrest, quote unquote, walk with me, and they walk out together. Do you want to be taught by me? Greencrest offers to help her with some things, including how to get into the manor. Kai and others meeting in Greencrest's office at 4 o'clock on Friday. Friday is archaeomancy for Merton, and Simon and Luna have a paint day. Friday morning, Kai receives a knock at the door at around 5 in the morning. Quintilius is at the door. He's fidgeting with something in his pocket. Kai snatches it and has what seems to be a pamphlet for the Theatre Society. Pamphlet is an advertisement for the drama club. Quint manages to get the pamphlet back and leaves. Another knock on the door, and it's him again. Hands back the pamphlet and leaves again. Merton aces his archaeomancy exam. And that's it from him. Heading over to Ash, he heads back to Lundquist for his headband of intellect for his Inkling mascot. He then goes over to talk to the Professor of Incumancy before he has to, as he is unsure as to what will happen to Walter if he puts it on him. The Inkling follows Ash to Silverquill. It's Dean Ambrose, is the Incumancy professor, and Ash asks him what would happen if he puts the band of intellect on Walter. His reply is 50-50 chance it will work or not. Ash leaves the office and immediately sticks the headband of intellect on Walter's head, and we wait and see what happens. When Ash returns to his room, headband glows once, then dims, and the little Inkling goes really serious. He writes, quote unquote, I want a new name. And then he scribbles again, Sir Walter the Enlightened. Ash agrees, and he sets him to work. Simon had a date with Luna last night, and in the morning he goes to see Sharpbeak to pick up Guide. He appears from out of nowhere. Guide has been restless today. Please take him off my hands, says Professor Sharpbeak. As I've got here, Sharpbeak says that she'll keep Simon updated with new information. As for what, I didn't write that down, so I apologise for that. And then Simon asks if he can be in 2 schools, Prismarium, Witherbloom at the same time. And Sharpbeak will talk to the deans and make a plan. And then I've got, after encounter with Quintilius, Kai would have tracked down Simon and Guide, catches them up, finds Burton, catches him up, and then Guide takes off with Simon to quote unquote burn off energy. And then Kai catches Ash up also. So the plan is to get into, is it Dapplewing Manor?
Yeah, Dapplewing Manor.
Yeah.
Indeed it does.
So we all assemble with Professor Greencrest, or should I say Kai goes to see Greencrest. And then
Present the plan.
Present the plan. She suggests there is a back entrance. Back entrance is the best way. She gives 5 vials or 5 potions of invisibility, and for some reason, the spell scroll with Dimension Door, and that's about all I've got on my notes. If that made any sense.
Hey, that's pretty good. Good job. I'll give you an option of either taking inspiration or a student die. Well done.
Student die would probably be best.
All right, study away. Good job.
Study away, yeah.
All right. I'll open the floor up to see if anyone else wants to add anything to that. That was actually more or less
that's pretty good. Yeah.
I just have one question because I didn't write it down, and we didn't settle. Like, I know I spoke. Kailani spoke to Dean Abraham, right, to try to get invited into.
He was debating about it. He said he will let you know.
Yeah.
Just remember, you were like really.
But we didn't. Besides that, we didn't settle on a plan, did we?
No.
Yes, we didn't really 100% say.
We spent an hour and a half figuring out what to do and came up with really nothing.
Yeah.
We ended up just saying, here's like 6 options. Go bring them to Scary Lady.
Greencrest.
Yeah.
And she didn't like any of them.
Yeah.
So she handed out the potions and just like go inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, here, I'm going to leave the back door open. Here's your invisibility potions. Do it.
Yeah.
Don't mess this up.
Yep.
Okay.
It's like, wing it. Beautiful.
But we wanted to case the, you guys wanted to case the joint, kind of.
Yes.
Whilst that's why I went to speak to Abraham, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you were trying to get like the layout, or at least get
Yeah.
access to it beforehand.
Cool. Just making sure I've got that part right.
Ocean's 11 was
Mhm.
Strixhaven Adventure.
Yeah, right. That won't possibly go bad.
What are the chances, eh?
Never goes wrong in Strixhaven. All right, well, good job. You can have a student die for adding to that pipeline. Good job.
Thank you.
Not
I
very
think
relevant.
I don't have many actually. I've been using them a lot.
I have so many.
I have been using them. I have been rolling poorly as Kailani.
I'll be fair. You can add either an inspiration or a student die. It's up to you.
I'll take inspiration then, because I don't have that.
Okay.
Easier.
Well, you don't need study die. Kailani is the study.
Yeah, that's the only thing she rolls well for is the history and arcana. That's what she rolls well for. And her dancing, as far as I remember. That's
And
it.
oh yeah, the performance rolls were pretty good.
Mm.
The rest useless.
Is Alright. I believe that is pretty much where we basically left it. Oh yeah, we literally left it with Kalani talking to Dean Abraham about the possibility of getting access.
We left it with
also the
we
newspaper
finished
article.
that. We left it with Brendan handing in his.
Mhm. The newspaper article.
Report.
Hmm.
And this-
Yeah. Report, yeah. Article's better word.
His newspaper article.
My
Okay.
report of what crap has been going on.
Yeah.
What
Basically.
crap.
And he's the cause of half of it. That he's his own source. That's what it is.
What day of the week is it? I keep forgetting.
I think we're still on Friday.
Friday.
I think we're still on Friday, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
We were
the
just
end of
finishing
Friday, I
Friday.
believe.
Yeah.
Mm.
And if Dean Abraham is going to meet me at the Dapplewing Manor, is it now? And it would be later this afternoon. Would it be tomorrow? I don't remember.
He didn't specify
He didn't
a time
He didn't
frame.
specify.
But if it depends on the urgency. Like again, it's up to you how you would.
I had already spoken to
Played
him.
that
it's
out?
fine.
Yeah.
We've already played it out. He was curious.
No, I mean like if you wanted to go sooner, you would have to have a good reason to. Like,
Yeah.
That's no-
He said
that's
he would
what I
let me
mean.
know, so I'm kind of waiting.
okay. We'll decide. We'll see how that goes. All right. So I guess we'll do it the old-fashioned way. We'll start with Merton. What are you up to?
I just imagine, obviously, we haven't come to consensus on any of this. So he's just, where would we be? Because I think, did we discuss a meeting place so we could catch up, kind of thing, last time? You know, after.
I thought we were meeting at Kai's dorm.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
I think that's the default,
Yeah.
Yeah.
at least
Yeah.
in my mind.
yeah. Okay. Because I will probably be pacing up and down my room nervously, just waiting to find out if we got a plan or not, and then go and meet the others. I think that'll probably be what he'll be doing. Nothing too major. You know, when you're waiting for something to happen and you've just got that little bit of nervous energy that you don't know what to do with, kind of thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow.
So something simple.
Okay, cool. In that case, you will go on to, I believe,
Ash, right?
Ash, 21, yeah.
After handing in his report, he'd be kind of still investigative mode. And in the back of his mind, he could say he's going to the manor to do a report on how Strixhaven was built. And he heard information about the manor and would like more, like a detailed walkthrough and find out information about it.
Okay. So how would you go about that? Would you go
literally just walk up to the building and knock.
Okay. All right.
He's pretty straightforward. He was with Merton and I believe Simon at the time when he handed in his report. And I definitely asked them if they think that's a good idea first.
What?
Yes, I think you did. I'm not sure they replied to you anyway on that one.
Yeah.
Me?
Both of us.
What do you think?
Yeah.
I wasn't listening. What are we doing?
This was after Simon's Horticultural Club or before. That's my only question as well.
Can't remember. We ended with it, so I remember I wasn't alone.
I have
you
not
wasn't
gone to
alone.
horticulture club yet.
Okay, there you
No.
go.
I think this
Yeah.
was on the way because I'm pretty sure we had like 2 or 3 hours to kill
Yeah.
while you guys finished something.
And
Yeah.
then
So
class.
in that time, he would ask if you guys thought it would be a good idea for him to just do some quick recon, and I don't have to look like this. I can look like anything. But I think it'd be better if I looked like this.
Yeah.
Do
They'll probably
you-
recognize us. Yeah.
Do you have a quick escape if it goes wrong?
Well, I can always go invisible and run.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
I don't see why it would go
Yeah.
wrong because I do enjoy architecture, and this is a subject that is actually near and dear to me. So I don't. It's worth a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not getting caught if it goes wrong, so that's fine.
Nope. Yep.
Simon the pragmatist.
I will see you guys in a few hours.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I'm not
I
there.
will try not to screw this up. Nope, you are not.
For some reason, Kai just starts waving.
Yes.
You were green crest, I think, at the
Wherever
this
she
time.
No,
Yeah.
I've left. I was
Or
leaving
just finished?
Quantrix.
Okay.
Yeah, I was leaving Quantrix.
Okay.
I spoke to Abraham. I was leaving Quantrix.
She's waving goodbye to the Abraham.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's what Ash would be doing in that time.
Okay. So just basically reconning.
Mhm.
That thing, So,
Okay.
Me?
And like he will definitely write a report on this too. It's got to make it look good.
absolutely.
Yeah, you've got to have the evidence to back up what you're saying.
Alright, so before we actually go and play out your recon, we'll just quickly check up on what. So Simon, once Ash, decides to, do his recon, what are your thoughts apart from going to horticulture club?
Besides horticulture club? I was really just thinking about going to see Mr. Prickles.
Okay.
I'm just
He
gonna
goes
skip
into
along.
Prickles.
Come on, guide! Mr. Prickles! Ah.
It's the Prickles! He just takes off.
Which one's Mr. Prickles?
Is the
My little
shrub?
awakened shrub friend. I'm not allowed to take him home yet, but I'm working on it. He lives in the library.
Ah, yes. Now I remember. He lives in the
Yeah, she's-
bibliothèque.
We had a whole
basically-
thing where Merton was like learning to feed and care for her.
Yeah, I have
That's
visitation
right.
rights.
Sorry. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, I mean, I just assume that whatever Ash is doing is going to go horribly wrong, but
You want to be the other
I'm
side
not
of the
going to go with
campus
them.
for when it does.
So yeah, I'm going to be in a very noticeable spot when everything inevitably goes wrong, so that it can't be drawn back to me. Skip, skip, skip. No one suspects Simon.
No, absolutely. Makes sense to me.
Also, I
It's
just didn't want to
always
miss
the-
club.
It's always the little cute ones.
No.
It's always the small
Prove
ones you
it.
gotta watch. It's
Prove
always
it.
the small ones.
You can't.
It's always the
I've
There you
burned all
go,
the
you got the-
evidence.
I believe
burnt
you.
or buried or both.
Both. Burnt it and burned
I've burned all
buried
the
ashes.
evidence.
Yeah, buried.
Okay, all right. So again, the sight of students diving out of the way of guide is nothing new to you, or anyone else that's kind of been here with you long enough. As guys just like, Mr. Prickles, just running through, making his way to the biblioplex itself. Just skids to a stop near the grand doors, and he kind of like runs straight through, way before Madame Abina could again call out for the upteenth time. No running in the library. Mr. Prickles just runs through.
Yeah, I stop him before we get there so that he doesn't accidentally trample any of the actual like plants or flowers and that like space.
Okay, absolutely.
I like pull the reins up.
So before he even gets close to Mr. Prickles' habitat, you can't hold him back.
Good job, guide.
Mr. Prickles.
Mr. Prickles. Yeah.
Got here in record time. He looks really proud. Well,
good job.
He seems like he's proud.
Good job.
He's got like a smiley face emoji on his holographic interface.
Yes, I give him pets. But it's like clank, clank, clank.
Is it just me, or does anyone else also have the feeling that the rest of the guides have destituted him? He's no longer part of their community.
The rest of the guides don't. Really
he's mine now. Why? No, they can't have him back. How dare?
He's gonna get
So, guide walks into the Mr. Prickles' enclosure. Mr. Prickles is happy to see him. Immediately rustles, like recognizes you before you even get close. Yay! Jumps out.
Yay! Yes, I spent some time with Mr. Prickles.
Leaps on you, and you see Guide also pats him.
Careful. Okay. I haven't made one in a while. Can I make a nature check for Mr. Prickles to see how he's doing?
Sure.
He's still thriving in here?
Check on his well-being. Absolutely.
Yeah, I just want to check on him. I do have advantage. Because I did my research. Yeah, I hope so. That's his name.
Uh-huh.
Alright, yeah. Guys. Oh, wait, I don't actually have any D4s with me today. Ooh, oh my god. Yeah, I am the best plant mother. Oh my god. It's without guidance, it's a 23.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah. I rolled an 18 and a 19, so he's doing so well. So he's a good boy.
What are you mainly looking for? Like
I'm just checking like the soil and making sure that it's at the right like levels and stuff, you know, it's not like too wet or too dry. I don't know what he eats, but well, Simon does. I don't. Right. Yeah, just that,
sure the pH is good.
Yeah, the pH of the soil. I pull out my little like herbalism kit and just check it. Yeah. Do some like weird science for a minute. Just that he's like getting his nutrients and stuff. He's getting enough sun if he wants it. That sort of thing.
He's getting his daily 5.
Yeah, he's getting his little enclosure.
His vitamin D.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, out of all the students, that have assembled like for the Horticulture Club, and all their shrubs or animated plants that they have, Mr. Prickles seems to be doing probably the best out of all of them.
Yes,
like
he
seems very healthy. Like his soil is good. Like the water level's good. Like he seems to be quite healthy. Like quite energetic. His leaves haven't wilted. Pretty much nailing the whole, as you say, the mother plant kind of gig that you got going. Even to the point that Erzmatov, one of the top, what's it called? Students in the Horticulture Club, has he kind of comes over and he just admires Mr. Prickles. Let's show him to everyone again in case you forgot who Erzmatov is. Kind of leans over. He kind of pulls out. He kind of like shifts his spectacles up and looks looks really closely at Mr. Prickles. Gosh, I must say, he's doing really well. He looks at you, Simon. You have a knack for this.
Yeah. I love all my little plant friends. Well, all of my friends, but all the little plant friends too. I just pet Mr. Prickles. It's fine. I think he's doing really well.
I just
He's doing a
picture
good job.
Simon having to like take out the Pringles afterwards from the wings.
Guide.
Wasn't he
Yeah, you're
also
doing
the
quite well.
last one who was in the potions room? That when we were looking for information on Murgaxor?
I
Weren't we
don't
told
think
it was
he was
him?
the last one. We were told he has access.
Access, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Thank you. Just if Simon would remember that while you're
I
talking.
did
to him.
remember. I wrote
Simon
it
is
down.
going to like
Excellent.
sweet talk him for some information as well, wasn't it?
I think
I was
so.
gonna ask him. Yeah.
Just getting
You
my
know
head.
what? I'm
Remember.
gonna put in a good word with Dean Lissette, and you know, you might get a bit of in your second year, you might have a bit of a leg up with being Dean Lissette's good books. Yeah.
That'd be good. I'm trying to dual school, so it would be nice to have any advantage I can get.
Absolutely. Oh, you try to do two colleges at the same time? He looks really intrigued.
I'm talking to Professor Sharpbeak about it, but we're gonna see if we can figure out how to make a schedule work. Because I like Witherbloom a lot, but I also like Prismari because I like all the painting and stuff there. So I'm trying to do both. Plus, a lot of my painting is about Witherbloom stuff, anyways. So it kind of still feels connected. You know what? Oh, go ahead.
I like that. I like that drive. You're gonna go a long way.
Thanks. I've been reading about different plants and stuff in the schools and stuff, and I've been reading a lot about orchids, and I heard that there were like white orchids, and I don't have any of those where I'm from. Do you know anything about white orchids? They seem neat.
White orchids. Yes, I mean they're not common, but yes, I do have some samples. What is your particular interest in that?
Well, I think they're pretty, but also I spelled orchids wrong. And I've heard they can be used in potions and stuff, but that they're kind of dangerous.
They can be if you don't know what you're doing.
Do the upperclassmen use them? Is that why they're on campus, or are they just planted?
Sparingly. Very sparingly. Limited access, yeah.
Maybe when I'm in that class. What year do I have to be for like? Because I'm not in potions club because they wouldn't let me join too many things to start. So, I only picked like the 2 that they let me. But like, what level, what class do I have to be to join like advanced potions or like anything like that, or like advanced? I keep wanting to say herbology. Advanced like horticulture and stuff like that. I interchange them so much.
I know, me too.
Magical schools, similar.
Yeah.
Things about it. Well, usually that kind of advanced class and access to restricted materials, you need to be at least third year. But I do know when he can't help but look a little bit smug, maybe a little bit smug. Some selected second years have, depending on how their grades are, they may make an exception for them. You may be one of them.
Wow, were you one of them?
Like you are.
Were you one of them?
I do not like to brag. He looks like he wanted you to know.
Yeah.
Wasn't Erzmatov the one who also worked in the labs?
Yep.
Yes.
That's why I'm talking to him. While we're having this conversation and everything, can I make an insight check to see if I'm getting any vibes of like anything more than like a base curiosity about like plants and stuff with like the orchids and potion making? If I think he has any actual like knowledge about it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Ulterior motives, yes, but also like first-hand knowledge about it versus just having read about it or something.
No, that's cool. Yeah, go ahead. We're all here for the insight checks.
Oh boy. Okay, it's fine. I'm supposed to be good at this. I've jinxed myself. Let me see what do I
Yeah,
have.
that, you normally don't say that after you roll.
Um, yeah. All right, let's see. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh. I'm gonna use my inspiration and see if I can get that higher. It's not even awful. It's just
Mhm.
not that good. Let's just see if I can do better.
Osmatok is not a Kailani where you have a 5 inside is
Nope.
enough.
I cannot do better. It's just a 14. Unless I can add a student die.
Usually,
This
no.
is teacher approved.
This is to be fair, it's part of horticulture. You know what? No, it's horticulture club. It's a very gray area, but sure, it's a culture thing. It's a club thing. So
Yay.
beautiful.
Student die. Okay. I don't have all of my dice with me, so I'm gonna roll it on the roll 20. I'm just gonna roll a d4. Okay. So 16.
16 is what you
Yeah.
need. Well,
Ooh.
technically 15 is what you needed, but you know you were gonna get it regardless.
Okay.
So as you look at Asmatoko obviously did want you to like notice
Mhm.
how he might be that one of the select few. He does seem quite knowledgeable on it. Like, yeah, it does seem like he has that confidence that basically conveys that he does indeed have first-hand experience of handling these rare ingredients. Anything else? Like, there's no like ulterior, like it doesn't seem like
I'm not
there's
getting like a
anything
sinister
aside
vibe
from
about
being
it.
no sinister
Yeah,
vibes.
okay.
Probably being like, unless you call being really apt or green, you know what they call having a green thumb, being
Yeah.
sinister.
No,
Yeah.
well, depends who you
It
ask.
can be, but not in
Yeah,
this case.
yeah,
Hopefully not in his case.
yeah.
Not like
Okay.
he's not like Herbie.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's not like Herbie.
No offense, Peter.
No one's like Herbie, to be fair.
Offense, Peter. I'm just kidding. Yeah. No, I'll chat with Erzmatog a bit about just like random stuff. Like Erzmatog, do we ever get to take any of our plant friends like to our dorms with us, or do they always stay here with the others? How does that work?
Well, it it depends actually on the progress. For you, I would think that perhaps maybe once we get maybe a little bit past mid-term, I think perhaps it'll be a good time for you to, take some more responsibility. That's usually how it works.
Oh, okay.
You seem to have gone quite close to. Oh, and he points to God, who seems to, while you were talking, he started to juggle the shrubs. Like,
No, God.
he's just like juggling them. Was like, and he goes, "Look, Simon, I can juggle." He's like, and he sees,
Guide, no,
those shrubs
guide, no,
and other
guide,
people, like some students, are like, trying to reach for their shrubs. Like, hey, stop! He's like, "It's all
guide,
right. I'm a
juggle,
professional."
juggle the books, not the plants. He does back. I'll just like fly up and just be like, ah.
While that's happening and people are trying to get their shrubs back, we'll quickly go over to Kalani to see what she's up to.
He would.
Right,
Dang it, guide.
Kailani was leaving Quandrix, and because she's hoping that Dean Abraham is gonna call on her to go meet with him soon, she's just gonna go straight back to her dorm room. That's where she's that's where she's reachable. So she's hoping that someone will come for her for that soon. And she'll probably go by everyone's door, like rooms, if like not Simon's because she knows he's probably in the horticulture club, but she'll knock on Ash's door doesn't hear a response. Knock on Merton's door. Merton was there, I think, right? Merton said they were there.
Mm-hmm.
So she kind of
Yep.
just,
Nothing's on it.
whilst they're waiting, she invites Merton over to her room, and like they can talk and chat a bit or study something whilst she's hoping that they'll be called in soon.
Yeah. Okay.
And she'll tell Merton, first of all, what the feedback was, that Professor Greencrest gave them a scroll of Dimension Doors, the 5 potions, and that she's just going to leave the back door sort of unlocked for us, and that's what she wants us to do, rather than have, like, any of the plans we suggested.
Yeah, Merton will probably turn around and say, well, that sounds like very Greencrest.
Yeah.
So,
but she also said that she's testing us. So I think if we just follow what she says is also not good. I think we should, like, be careful and try to add something that is smart. I just don't know what she wants.
I don't, yeah.
I think she wants us not to get caught.
I think that's high on everybody's list, not to get caught.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I would be very good at sneaking around, personally. I know we got the potions of invisibility, but I'm not the smallest person to hide behind a bookcase, as it were.
Fair enough. But can you, like, be quiet, as in, like, not make a sound?
You know what? I've never had a need to be quiet, so I don't honestly know. I mean, yeah, where I come from is just generally very raucous, and I guess you could say I'm on high alert, because you don't know who's willing to literally try and put a dagger in your back. If that makes sense.
Oh, so our homes must be pretty similar then.
Really?
Or maybe, no, well, is it like that with everyone or just with you?
It's pretty much the same with everyone. Yeah.
Oh, okay, then
everyone has. Yeah,
it's different then.
The god we serve. My race of people is just god of being very bloodthirsty. So everybody's trying to get a one up on everyone else, and except for me, I'm not really the fighting kind, I guess. So yeah. I don't know. Anything I can do to help, I will. I just don't think I'm just, maybe you can put me on guard somewhere, or...
I think you're doing a great job.
Hi, thank you very much. I've got everyone's back. It's just a case of being quiet about it, which I'm, So
maybe...
There's the... Sorry.
Maybe if you... do you have, like, comfy... fluffy shoes, like those that don't make a lot of noise when you walk?
Maybe I could get some.
Maybe.
Might have to go visit Lundquist and see if he's got any size 20 shoes.
Fair.
Merton just shows up wearing, like, the fuzziest slippers ever.
Well, if they don't make noise.
He's like, I'm ready. He's in, like, footy pajamas. Let's go.
Yeah, I might go and ask him.
Fair enough. I'm staying here just in case I get called in. So.
Yeah.
Inspiration to Simon.
That's what I had in mind, but
for that image of Merton in a onesie.
I'm just
basically in a onesie.
I'm just picturing, those like monster like big, puffy, furry
like
slippers.
Uggs?
No, like those that look like some of them have are pretend to be paws, but they're like really big.
No, it's fine. Merton wears Uggs now.
It's canon.
It's canon. Any shoes you get from Lundquist are just Uggs.
Uggs. Hoop-shaped Uggs.
Yeah.
Yes. Feet. Oh dear.
I'm gonna need someone to make art of this.
we're gonna have to commission it. Right?
We're gonna have to commission art of Merton in Uggs in a onesie, sneaking into a building.
We'll
Don't
put
know
that
what
on
he
the to-do
sleeps
list.
in. Yeah, you don't know what he sleeps in. He might
That's
be doing
true.
that
I
already.
mean, maybe that's already a thing. I hope so.
I have to have
Good for him.
like an art reel as well during the break as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of like
Yeah.
the best creations and
Different
moments.
Merton outfits, yeah.
It's just Merton modeling
Merton
like
fashion
the entire
show,
catalog
yeah.
of Lindquist Emporium.
In different poses
He
as
becomes
well.
the next. He becomes the next.
No, it's
Different
all the
sizes.
same
Best model.
pose. It's just like interchangeable.
The next best model. Yep.
Oh, so
He's
Oh,
Mr.
yeah.
Multiverse.
Yeah.
Mr. Multiverse.
The next Mr. Multiverse? That's so good.
The next Minotaur calendar.
Oh, for
Oh yeah.
sure. 100%.
I can see it.
Absolutely.
I'd buy that.
Oh, that's great. You can have some inspiration, Colin. Mr. Multiverse indeed.
I love it. And it's also, he's got that jaunty hat, the way I designed him on Hero
Mhm.
Forge as well. So he's still got the hat on as he went.
100%. Yeah. Always gotta have that, for sure.
Yeah.
Part of the outfit.
Oh, good. Good stuff.
So, question: do I have to roll, or is it a decision that you've made already whether Abraham is gonna call on Kailani?
I was gonna have that be decided by a roll, and I was gonna have you roll.
What am I rolling?
Let's leave it up to chance. Roll me a D100.
I'm sure he will call. It's just whether it's today, right?
That's
75.
Signs point to yes. It's like one of those magic 8 balls, you know?
The most
Got a good
accurate
feeling he's
prediction.
gonna call today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The most
How
accurate
did you just
prediction.
see her just go to a magic 8 ball, like, wait, is he gonna answer me?
It's a little D20 instead.
It's a little D20. Yeah. That she pushes down on. Oh, yeah. All good. So, yeah. Like, signs point to yes. Yeah, it's a good chance that he'll get back to you sooner rather than
whenever.
Yeah.
later.
Whenever he remembers.
Yeah. He just forgets.
Yeah. I knew there was something I had to do. What was it?
Gets back to her like a week later. Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
By the way, we're totally making this Minotaur calendar a thing. I'm gonna make it like a school project somehow. Like, I will do the art for this where this is happening.
Take it to what's it called, Dina Vilda.
Oh
Princess
god, no,
Mari.
she's so
Like,
scary.
You know what? We need. Oh, you know what? If she's scary, you should probably go to a counterpart.
Mhm.
Oh no.
There's a little bit more.
I've unleashed a monster. Oh, Minotaur.
I think the
Yes.
Sorry.
scariest Dean is Valentine, but I don't think you guys
Mm.
met him yet.
We have not met Valentine yet.
No.
You did.
Yeah. He's the creepiest.
We did not. He is scary.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Oh,
so we
I
got-
actually-
that's Nasari, yeah.
Did Ash meet Valentine?
Which
Someone
one was
did.
Valentine?
I think Kailani met
Someone
him.
did.
I know him to. What's he look like?
He's
It
a
was-
vampire.
On your way
Oh,
back.
Then
from-
yes, I did.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did, right?
Yeah, I met him with Herbie.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, he took
Yeah,
was
that's
he
it.
the one who took an interest in Herbie?
Yeah. Him and
Yeah, I had a brief
Fane.
conversation with him.
Him and Fane.
Fane is who I was thinking about. Fane is
Yep.
scary. But yeah,
Fane is
Valentine is scary too.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's scary too, yeah.
The rest
Yeah,
of the
I didn't
Deans
meet
are
him, I
quirky and
seen him.
eccentric. Yeah.
My only note for Deep Valentine is sketchy ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen him.
My only
but I
note.
didn't meet him. Yeah.
Benevolent,
Yeah.
kind to students, etc.
I mean, what's not to
Nope,
like
sketchy.
about that smile? What's not to like about that smile?
I'm sorry, I can't.
Mhm.
He can
No.
be on the calendar.
No!
This is fine.
No.
He's Valentine's Day, February.
Oh,
Oh boy.
He's a instead of Dean of the Vein, he should be the Dean of Love.
Ash. Everyone hated that, but I liked it. You get inspiration as well.
Oh,
Boo.
no.
That's fair.
That is quite.
Well,
That is not a nice picture. In the
No.
nicest.
no, it's not very flattering, no.
No. It's just that smile. Ugh.
He's a vampire that is so old that he's past the hot vampire phase. It's just bad now.
Or maybe just skipped over it altogether. I don't know what happened.
Yep.
True.
Maybe.
Yep. 1,000-year-old vampire.
Totally balding. He probably just never got to be that Strahd-like vampire. Straight to retirement, teaching.
Maybe
That's
it's
why he's
because
jealous
he's a
of Strahd.
teacher.
Probably the stress, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably
A lot
the
of
stress of
troublemakers in this
teaching.
school.
And not being able to just feed on students.
Yeah. Okay, but that's okay. We're getting a little too close for company here. So let's move on.
If you ever want to set a mystery, a detective campaign in Strixhaven,
That's like the second
Right.
year we have to investigate people. Well, but like this mysterious, what's it
I
called?
would have gotten away with it if it wasn't
Domesticated
pesky
animals in
kids.
the bayou or something.
Yeah, you like Scooby Doo rip off the mask of all of the villains in your second year, and they're all Valentine
All the same.
underneath.
Yeah, they're all the same.
How do you keep getting away with this? I have
I
tenure.
He has like 17 twin
Yeah.
brothers.
They're all evil somehow.
They are identical twins. Like, not twins, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm the first, he's the
17 of
second, he's the
them.
third, he's the fourth,
They're
he's the
just
fifth.
clones. Yeah.
Yeah.
At that point, right?
Valentine the 17th. Yeah.
I'm the prime.
This was just a school project
They
that
each
went
have a-
really wrong one year, and they've just never recovered.
They each have a number after their name.
100%.
apart from the first one. Yeah.
Oh my god,
Valen.
I'm trying to figure out because Valentine.
No.
That's so hard to say.
Yep.
Continue.
Dear.
I don't remember what we were doing.
I think we were moving on to Ash going to the
Yes.
Doppelwing Manor.
Ash's
Yeah.
recon mission.
Because you're immersed in that, pretty much doing the same thing, just like talking, planning, going over things.
Yeah.
that you
Recon, but
may or may not do.
actual work too. It's a win-win.
Oh, that's a dig.
Right.
What you implied that we don't do any work?
I know.
Simon's like, bye.
I'm having fun.
It's like we just spent an hour and a half of talking and nothing happened. I need to go do this myself.
Basically. I understand Ash.
I don't think Ash has much patience, does he?
No.
Well, not really. He's got stuff to do and this is getting in the way.
He does, but not for people.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, he'll spend hours scribing books, but he just doesn't want to spend time.
Like,
with
I
people.
relate. I'm not gonna lie. I am a very patient person, as long as it's not electronics or people.
That is very good.
I can be patient, just not. Yeah, it just depends on the
So,
matter.
we'll
Anyway,
see
back on track.
Most impatient of dwarfs. You are making your way to
Making your way?
Doppelwing Manor. Making your way to.
There you go.
Nice. Now it's stuck in my head. Thank you.
You're welcome.
On your way there, you run into a very familiar person.
Okay.
It's more like it's not by chance she perhaps was looking for you because she kind of calls out to you. She goes, Ash, hey. She goes, do you have a minute? You seem to be in a rush. Am I interrupting?
Oh, hi, Mina. What's up?
And she's got like
well,
she's
on a mission.
got her-
Yes, no.
a notepad ready. She goes, oh. You seem to be in a hurry. Anything I can do to help?
Well, just more of a thought, but it's not something. It's more of a personal mission. It's
Well.
a story I'm trying to start. Nothing major right now. It's just more personal, but eventually will become public.
She gives you like the shrewd look. Right? She's obviously intrigued. Again, she's in the same like kind of boat as you are.
Yeah.
Kind of like with scoops. But she goes, you goes, okay. Well,
It's
I'm not
more
gonna
something I
pry-
don't think I can find in the library. I think this is something I need to just, find out myself.
Okay. Well,
Just more.
if you do,
It's basically I'm just getting to know the school more and its history.
okay.
I
Well,
want to
if you
write
do
a
need
piece
help,
about. Yeah, I do appreciate it. Yeah.
if you need help,
Um,
I can. Yes.
Have you seen Grayson? I handed in my first report for him. Have you read that yet?
Oh yeah, he did mention that. Like he says that so far so good. I think
Okay, good.
he's just getting the dean to look over it, and I think they'll edit it maybe a little bit, and then they'll get back to
Probably,
you.
I assume so. Yeah.
Congrats on your first paper.
First draft. Well, first of many.
I like that. She goes, I like that. Well, I'm going to be professional courtesy. I'm not going to pry into investigations, but if you need me, I will be at the Flagell Cafe. I have a ship soon.
Absolutely appreciate it.
All right, I'll let you do it. And she nods at it. Again, still intrigued.
Last thing a reporter wants is another reporter tagging along.
Yeah. She knows that all too well.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So she heads off in the opposite direction. And yeah, you continue on your way to that wing manor. And let's bring them
I don't know her enough to bring her along. Yep.
That is fair.
And she might be trying to steal a scoop.
Oh,
I think she's really nice, but
I know
Mina
she's
is
nice.
really nice.
we don't really know her.
I don't know her.
Yeah.
No.
Mina is really nice, but I don't doubt that if it comes down to it, she will take the scoop first.
Absolutely.
What notes do I even have about?
So
Second
She's
year,
been
pretty.
Yeah. Yep.
Pretty, yeah.
Oh, she doesn't really like Grayson. Oh no, wait, we really don't like Grayson.
We really don't like Grayson. No, you guys.
I think she tolerates him. Yeah.
She doesn't like when he gets pumped.
Oh, she thinks I'm cute. Never mind, we're back on. We're good.
The important things in life.
Yeah.
I should have known there'd be a lot of talk about Mina when I brought it back into this. It's my fault.
That's okay.
Bad DM. All right, so the consequences of my actions. So, Ash, after you see off Mina and you make sure she's going the other way, you keep heading up through campus, and from what you know, the Wing Manor is in, I guess, pretty much northeast of the Biblioplex, and you eventually make your way down the walkway, and you see it from rising above, like some of the structures nearby. You see I guess it's beautiful architecture. It's very old school. And as you come into view of it, you see that it's obviously a 2-story home. And it's located just pretty much on the side of Central Campus. And from what you know, it serves as both faculty offices and a setting for some gatherings for the what's it called, the faculty. And this is you see it's a very old school kind of manor. The grounds are well kept. There's as you ride, there's like a gate, and there's not a lot of people around. So you're free to walk up to the campus, and you pretty much see that beyond this iron gate is like a veranda. Again, no one seems to be minding the entrance, so take it away.
What time of the day would it be? I can't remember. We're 3 o'clock in the afternoon?
Or was
Or a little before that?
I believe we established it was like the afternoon. Right?
Well, it's at the
wrong.
same time as the.
I think
the
Horticulture Club is between 2 and 4.
2 and 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Because if I remember correctly, students are allowed in here until late when it gets closed. Then we're not.
We're not allowed in. No, it's just.
Oh, we're not allowed in.
It's
Okay.
for alumni
I know
and
it's
professors' offices only, and
Okay.
you have to be invited in. You have to have an invite to go in.
You have to be invited in by a professor. Yeah.
Technically, we have been.
Not yet. Well, technically, if you count Greencrest.
Greencrest told us we could go in
yeah,
anytime.
that's true.
Literally, we have an invite. Yeah, I'm pretty much going to just knock on the front door, unless it's open.
Okay. So you push your way through the front gate, not locked, and you head up to the veranda and go right up to.
Yeah, all the while I'm
beautiful
pretty
garden.
much just mapping this out in my head because I got a keen mind.
Yeah. So as you approach, as you take more of it in, you see like a beautiful mahogany roof covers the porch, and it's bounded by like a low rail and outfitted with like fine wicker furniture. Above the double doors hangs a sign done in this fine calligraphy, and it reads Captain Dapplewing's Manor.
Captain.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you knock on the door, and you wait, and a moment goes by, and then you hear the sounds of what could be heavy steps approaching the door. And there's a click, and the door is opened, and standing there is a very dapper looking guide. He's wearing a silver waistcoat, like a black jacket with tails, and he's got like a cravat. And you see he almost seems he has like a monocle, like with a holographic interfaces. Oh yeah, you should notice it is the holographic interface, but it's like a little monocle coming out.
Okay.
And this must be because I believe you did know you heard
Earl.
about it. This
Yeah.
Must be
The Earl.
He goes,
So he's pretty much a butler guide. Okay.
kind of, yeah,
Yeah.
custodian. He goes,
Yeah.
yes. How can I
Hi.
help you?
I hope a lot. I love the outfit. Name's Ash. I'm with the Strixhaven Star. I'm actually first-year student here. My background before I came here is, well, constructions, building, masonry. I love this building, and I'd like to get to know it more if I can. I can't find anything in the school about like its history, when it was built. I'm just looking to do a paper on it.
So you are looking for information?
Yes. And I would love a tour.
And you see that as it does that, it projects like a mustache. It kind of strokes as he thinks. Well, young man, usually these premises are reserved for alumni and staff, unless you have a prior appointment. However, if you're looking for information, I can fill you in. What would you like to know?
Well, who built it? I see the plaque outside said Captain Dapplewing.
Ah, yes, Captain Dapplewing. You see, kind of like, remember, kind of like, yes, he was quite the exceptional member of the faculty. He bequeathed this matter upon his death. In the early days of Strixhaven, it was pretty much his private residence, and basically his home away from home. He was a military veteran. His full name, Captain Ramus Dapplewing. And he held the faculty appointments of both Lawhold and Silvercrow within these very walls. But yes, aside from holding such meetings and lavish dinners and such, he used his significant military pension to build this manor house on campus. And as I said before, upon his death, he bequeathed the manor to the university, and they honored his legacy by giving the house his name and keeping most of the original furnishings in pristine condition, which I am very proud to say that I have been keeping them quite in pristine condition, if I do say so myself.
And how long have you been here working?
He just kind of like reminisces, like, well, it's been quite a while, actually, young man. My service here has been numerous years. Yes.
Can we just do a shout out for the raiders? We've just been raided. Thank you.
Hi.
Thank you for raiding us.
Welcome.
I'm doing a very dapper construct butler.
Well, that's cool. Do you have the ability to let me in and show me around? I don't want to like take anybody else's time, but I would love a tour. Just this whole building is just, I don't know, interesting. I'd like to learn more about, well, this place and the rest of the school, but this one caught my eye a few times. And it'd be a great story.
Indeed it would. So to answer your question, yes, I could let you in, but no, I'm not. I'm sorry to say, young man, despite your curiosity, you do need an appointment. If you want, I can refer you.
Sure.
You don't need one. Well, whose authority?
No, sorry, I would love to make an appointment, but I could go. I'm sure I could go get it right quick if I needed it.
Okay. Well, if you can, then I will be glad to give you a tour, young man.
Do you have like a map or any like a pamphlet, anything about any other information?
Yes, but that is classified. Good day, young man. And he just closes the door.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you. Bye.
Toodaloo.
That's what I figured would happen, but. I'm literally gonna do unless he tells me otherwise. I'm gonna walk around the entire building and just like pretend I'm just like sketching and drawing and taking notes, just so I can get the layout.
Yeah, no, that's fine. No one comes out to tell you off. You're free to just.
Okay.
Do you find the
investigation
back
of? I was gonna say, can I? I just want the entire layout, and I'm okay with flying up high to get a better view.
Oh yeah, you have the winged boots, don't you?
Sure do.
He sure does. Let's double check that we are good on that front.
And I won't just go with like the manor. I'll like walk around the grounds and like pretend like I'm taking notes about bushes and whatever I can see, just because I assume he's watching. And in the process of like walking around, I don't know the spell, but the teachers let me copy Detect Magic in my book. Can I ritual cast Detect Magic while I'm there?
Yes. You do have one book. I do believe I said you could do that.
Oh, we're seeing the insight straight away. Amazing.
Ooh, nice. I was hoping there was a map.
Well, yes, but that.
Just pretend we don't see anything inside. Yeah.
That is the outside.
Yeah.
Write this down.
I basically just want to see if there's any magic signatures or any like alarms on windows, doorways, stuff like that.
Okay.
Are there?
Well, needs to look around. Yeah, you absolutely can. Do you head round the? Which way do you go first?
I'd probably do clockwise. Yeah. So I'd start at the main entrance and I don't know where my token currently is.
Oh, what just happened?
1 second.
I found my token.
I need to put the token there as well, otherwise I can't show the
down at the bottom.
Yeah.
I can't show people
Oh,
on the stream.
because you're right.
Right.
The vision. Just making sure that this works for you, yeah? Also. Oh, I've just lit up everything. Go ahead. That didn't work. Go ahead. You can go around and explore a bit.
I do have 60 feet of dark vision, but that's fine.
Can you give Kailani dark vision or access to his token? Because I'm on the stream and the stream is not seeing anything.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
I'm right here.
Can't see.
Yeah, so either you need to give us dark vision or remove that or give me access to his token. There you go.
Do you see anything yet or no?
Yeah.
I see Kalani's. I don't see anything on mine, but that's fine. All right. So, what would you like? Any particular roles as I move around?
Yeah. If you're if you're looking and investigating, do those
Okay.
roles.
Would my detect magic catch anything as I go around? Would you? I'll give you investigation. Oh, that's an at 20, sir, for the first roll.
Hey.
So 23 total.
Good stuff. This is the thing. To no one's surprise,
Yep.
you get a sense of very powerful abjuration magic, which is basically the wards that are used to secure that ward. Again, it doesn't look like it looks like a very unassuming old-fashioned manor, but it's very well defended. As you kind of make your way around, you notice that it encompasses not just like certain sections, but the whole building. Like it seems like it's almost like you see it as like an invisible dome that seems to kind of like encompass the whole house. Like you see it through the tech, like you can see the outline of the bubble as you kind of shift your aura of the tech magic. You kind of like ping it.
Where is it? Where are you?
There. I'm just slowly moving my lovely 25 feet at a time.
Right. I'm just trying to follow you.
I'm pretty much just going around the outskirts of the place, 25 feet at a time.
That bit is the top floor, right? So technically the outskirts would be around this middle bit.
Yeah, that works too. I could go this way. Yeah. Detect magic is 10 minutes, so I probably wouldn't spend more than that here. I'd probably literally just do a quick little walk around the building, fly up a little, just take notes, and then leave. So if you want any more rolls, let me know. I'm not going to look in windows. I'm not going to do anything like that. And if you said something, I didn't hear you.
No, it's technically up to you. If you kind of look around and with your detect magic, I'll probably save you the trouble and say that you don't really notice anything apart from wards. Like there's nothing really that gets your attention.
Does he find the back door?
Do you do make a full circuit? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you do get to that point where you do see like the back door and like that's
okay.
Does it look like there's? Yep. As you do, standing on the back porch, you see the Earl's just like looking at you. He seems to be like tending to plants, but you know that he's kind of keeping an eye on you as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty much just going to wave and go, this place is great. I can't wait to get permission to come inside. This is such an entertaining building. You have a great job here. And it looks fantastic, by the way. I have a couple friends that would love the darkness here.
He kind of just nods at you.
Yeah, as soon as I make my way to the front, I'd leave, like, immediately. Don't even look back. I'm not running. I'm slowly looking. And then I'm going to go, like, I'm assuming he's watching, so I'm probably going to go to another building and do the same thing. Knock and ask about it.
Right. So with that, I suppose you head off to meet up with everyone else.
Yeah, probably like I'd spend an hour pretending to do stuff because he's a guide. I don't know if he's attached to the other guides, so I'm assuming he might be, and I'm just going to play this out for at least an hour.
Okay. Yeah, you keep an eye on it, but you don't do anything wrong. So once you do your reconnaissance, you leave.
Perfect.
No problem.
Found our point of ingress.
Yeah, and pretty much as soon as I leave, everything I've been doing is pretty much just mapping out the entire area. My notebook is literally just a map, and notes of this thing's here. I felt this here. I felt this here. This thing's booby trapped. This thing is too. Yeah.
Yes, and I'll give you for your good roll.
Lucky roll.
That was a good roll. I'll describe to you what you saw as well, like when you got to the back porch.
Okay.
It was actually more of a deck. It was a very spacious deck.
Oh, okay.
And
Nice.
You notice that the low railing, it's easily climbable. And you're kind of thinking maybe that's perhaps why it's kind of like a weak spot here in the house.
Okay.
And obviously you saw the pots and plants that Earl was tending to. Spots of greenery, magical vegetation, loosely rooted. But yeah, this is basically your point of access. So you got a good idea what it looks like. Again, you know now why it's, a good point of attack, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
So you may take that back to your group.
Okay, I will. Perfect. Yeah, that'll be Ash for now. We can go back to Simon next, I believe.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to stop Guide from juggling the little plant friends. I just told him to juggle some books instead. We're in the library, go grab books! Not the little plants! No!
But I'm so good at it!
Rescue all the plants. Guide, stop! Bad guy!
Esma talks is like sweating with stress, like, please, not the plants, please.
Yeah, we've talked about this. They're living. Don't do that.
Guy gets the hint that he shouldn't be juggling sentient chops. So eventually he goes, okay, I will go juggle books then. He runs out of the enclosure.
That's better. Bye.
I don't know if that's a better alternative, but thank you. I see other students are like, they're kind of like, they grab their shrubs and take them back to their spots.
He's learning. I'm teaching him things. He's learning.
I shake their heads at you.
This is a school. I'm just gonna spend a little bit of time with Mr. Prickles. Probably not the whole 2 hours. Yeah, maybe just like an hour with Mr. Prickles after Guy disrupts it. I'm gonna kind of put him back and like tuck him in, and then I'll wave to Urchmatog and I'll go find Kai. I'll drag the guide out of the juggling of books that he's probably doing if he hasn't already been kicked out of the library today.
It's a good thing you go to see Guide because you see a very annoyed-looking librarian stomping over to him. along with very familiar Minotaur, obviously not Merton, but you see Drasimir. But Drazimir's like, oh, please, can you, those are rare additions, please. It's kind of like, and you see that, but I'm not an expert. He's just like juggling the books. She goes, would you stop juggling my books? And she goes, and she looks to you, Simon. She goes, again? I said no juggling in the library.
He's learning.
I am learning to juggle books.
No. Guy. Okay, guys, it's time to go now. We gotta go and find Kai.
But I am on a roll. And actually, let me roll performance for how Belly's doing. This will depend whether we're actually good at it or not.
I just start slowly backing out of the library.
That was on that one. So Jurassic was like, no,
that's my last.
I am excellent at this. And then as he says, I'm excellent at this, he fumbles one of the books and he just tries to catch it. And when he tries to catch that, all the other books kind of like start to tumble. And he's kind of like, like an egg juggling that book. He kind of like slams into one of the bookcases and it starts to like teeter. And Mr. Jurassic, no! He runs forward. He literally has to put his whole weight into it to hold back the bookshelf from like falling over. It was going to cause like a domino effect. He goes, yeah, it's like, he's like holding it, and you see some of those constructs in the library. There's attendants that kind of help the librarian find the books and all that for the students. They all, you see, she goes, assistant, please, and you see they kind of roll up. You hear them rolling in, and they kind of grab the shelf and they start like putting it.
Yeah, okay, Guide, I think it's time to go. I'll just grab Guide and start dragging him out. Guide, we talked about this. And just drag him out of the building.
Too safe.
You're not going to let us back in the library. Yeah. We like the library, Guide. That's where Mr. Prickles is.
Yep, library ban for Simon.
You're going to get us in trouble.
So no juggling books? But you said juggle books.
I did. It's fine.
The librarian just glares at you. I think it's a good time for you to take your leave, Simon.
Yeah, I'm already dragging him out.
Okay, good.
Sorry, Professor. We're working on it, I promise. I just wave and skitter out.
Yeah, luckily the shelf does not tip over, but yeah, they're not.
Oh, good.
Yeah, the two Colgrove archivists help, not Esmeralda, Drasimir keep it. So.
I could just.
Alright, so Guide, yeah.
If they had failed, I can just imagine Merton going to work the next day. It is just the whole day is putting books back because of the shelves all filled.
Putting shelves
right?
up. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking about too. I was like,
don't get me wrong. None of the bookshelves didn't collapse, but obviously a few books did get like strewn around, so it's going to be a bit of a cleanup, but could have been worse.
Yeah.
That seems like a Merton problem. Goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah, I just drag Guide out of there and try and explain to him that, like, yes, I said juggle books, but he was supposed to catch them and not knock over the shelves, and we'll work on that.
Okay, we'll adapt next time. Don't drop books.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, you're getting it.
Or bookshelves.
We'll figure it out. It's okay, buddy. Now, to Kai.
So, juggle books, not bookshelves. Away!
Do not juggle the bookshelves! I do not want that thought in his programming.
Reset button.
Okay.
Yeah, we just go speeding off.
It's just programmed that way now. This is how it's going to happen. They just programmed to, like, juggle bookshelves.
Crap.
Or push over bookshelves. Alright, so before we proceed... Actually,
Guy
no,
just starts vandalism.
Vandalism.
That's his new programming.
Before we go on our break, we'll go to Kailani real quick. I think it's only fair to finish off the cycle. Alright, so Kailani, you were still with Merton, yes?
Yeah, well, Merton said they wanted to go to Mr.
And
Lundquist.
buy some quiet footwear.
Yeah, and Kailani wouldn't leave her room because in case someone calls on her. So they might have split up. I don't know when Merton wanted to go get the boots.
I would have, yeah, depending on the time of day. I probably. What time of day are we again?
It would be around 4 o'clock, right?
Would he still be open though? That's the question.
Yeah,
What time
till
does he start?
6, right?
6.
9 to 5. No, 9 to 5. So you should still be
so,
fine.
Yeah, I will head over. I will definitely head over to Lundquist. Because I don't want to be the one that makes this mission go horribly wrong. Put it that way.
Okay.
No, that's my job.
You get your own thing to do.
Yeah.
To add to the dynamic.
So yeah, he will go over to Lundquist, so just make his way, and he can also buy himself a snack at the cafe.
Yeah, sure. All right. So real quick before we get to your snacks and your, comfy footwear, Kailani, as Merton heads off to Lindquist's, maybe like 10 minutes after, there's a knock on your door.
She rushes to the door, opens it.
Roll initiative. No, I'm
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Stupid Astrid.
I said do a deck save, fireball. That's next year.
Another level and dead.
So you open the door and you see this lovely, clear-eyed girl looking at you with like that beautiful kind of geometric flower on her head, and she gives you a big warm smile. And Solana looks at you. She goes, "Hi, I'm not interrupting, am I?"
I look like past her in the corridor just in case. No.
Like that.
What's up?
Are you expecting someone else?
I don't know. What are you here for?
I was told that you had some interest in Applewing Manor. Abraham sent me.
Oh, yes. That's who I'm waiting for. Hi. She starts shaking her hands.
She's like a little taken aback by the sudden like 180 like enthusiasm. She's like, "Oh yeah, no, yeah, yeah." He had a talk with your uncles, and he thinks it's okay for you to come over and have a look if you want.
With my friends? Yeah. Is that okay?
Yes, they will have to be obviously under supervision, but
Yeah, of
that
course.
should be fine.
Did he give you a time? Because I need to go find them.
He said you can stop by either today, maybe about 5, or any other time that suits you. It might be a bit short notice.
Oh no, it's perfectly fine. Say no more. I'll be right back. She closes the door and runs out.
Because it was lovely to see you.
Yeah, she runs out. And, like, literally, first point of call, because she knows Merton went to Lindquist, and Simon's probably coming out of the library. So her first point of call is the library. If she sees Ash on the way back, even better.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is one of those moments where you do end up meeting back up. So if you want, we could all meet up now, or we can go on a break and then meet up.
Yeah,
Depends
I
what
think
you guys
going on a break and then meet up is fine.
I think it's a good time. It's about that time, the halfway break. So we can go on a
Sounds
quick
good to me.
10-15 minute break.
Yeah,
Maybe
we'll
right
be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. Bye.
Bye.
Hello.
We are back.
What up?
Hi.
We're back into school. So, pretty much picked up where we left off. Which I believe Kailani was running to meet up with everyone.
Yeah.
Before we get to that, though, let's Merton, real quick.
Yeah.
You were going to get your footwear from
Oh, yes.
Footwear and a bite to eat.
Got a snack.
I was hungry.
Yeah, get a bite to eat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because Lundquist is next to, in the Biblioplex, or the cafe, isn't it? The Biblioplex canteen.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
So, for you, sandwich of the day is rainbow carrots and watercress chestnuts on the white. But obviously, you could choose something else. You don't have to.
Boo.
I'm a carnivore. I'm not a vegetarian. Is there anything with meat?
absolutely stuff with wood meat.
There's a goat.
They give you a whole goat.
Yeah.
The goat that.
Yeah, he quite happily eats it. Yeah, I will go into the cafe, order just something to go. I don't know whether a whole goat you can take a whole goat to go, but
Hello, dearie. How are you?
A whole
Oh,
goat
good.
to go. That's so funny, actually.
yeah. Have
That's
you got
what it's
anything? Yeah, I've just got it slung over my shoulders. I walked to Lindquist. Yes, hello, hi. Have you got anything that I could? What's on the? Have you got anything meaty on the menu today?
She goes, of course, dear. What were you thinking of? Sandwich, soup?
Sandwich. I need it on the go, please. I don't think it's
Absolutely, dearie. And she kind of like bobs down behind the counter, and she pulls out like a Hewitt's handy haversack, and she sticks her hand in and kind of like, yes. And she pulls out a BLT sandwich, and she just hands it to her. She goes, there you go, dearie. That should fill you up.
That looks delicious. Thank you very much.
On the house, dearie. You do good work.
Sure.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. And then he will walk out and head straight to Lundquist, munching on his sandwich, which I'm sure is going to go down really well with him. But he does it anyway. He's munching on a BLT, and he's got tomato juice all over his face. He's just a mess because he's enjoying his sandwich so much.
So you head over to Lundquist's Luxurious Emporium, and you see Mr. Lundquist talking to a very familiar yet disagreeable young woman.
Ugh.
Astrid!
Ugh.
There's a few disagreeable ones, so maybe it's not the one you're thinking of.
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
else is
I don't like
disagreeable?
I don't like this assumption, but it's
I'm sure there's more than one.
No,
We haven't
it's
met all the
definitely
other
Ash.
second, third, fourth years.
This is the wrong map, right?
I know. Sorry, my Roll20 is acting up. Pretend you
Yeah,
are...
mine's. Yeah.
She's there anyway.
Yeah, she is. She's everywhere. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Who else is disagreeable from the students that we've met?
Ash.
As a girl.
Quintilius.
I said as a girl.
Quinty Dickus, yeah.
Quinty Dickus, sure, but as a girl.
Lundquist.
Neither a student nor a girl. Fails to be
I'm sorry,
criteria.
you wanted helpful?
Yeah. So I will just.
All right, so...
Yeah.
Yes,
What I will do is stop as I walk in. Are they further into the shop, as it were, from the entrance?
So you see that Lundquist is giving basically the spiel. Like he seems to be talking to a nearby one of the mannequins that has the robes for next year, like all like the Witherbloom, the Prismari, get out the UK when you do get into a college. And he seems to be just talking through about it. She seems to be examining one of the mannequins, looking at it, at the material. Funnily enough, she seems to be not in company. She seems to have discount. It seems to be like a private little shopping trip or whatever. So you kind of walk in with your BLT, and Mr. Lundquist, he is super aware of who's in the store at all times. He kind of goes, "I'll be right there with you, sir." He sees the sandwich. Oh, mind you don't get any of that on the stock. Thank you. And he goes, "Oh yes, madam." So this is exquisite silk. It is.
And he will go to wipe. He will go to wipe his hand on one of the. Yeah, he will go to wipe his hand on one of the. As a joke, he's not.
I get the. He's like, "Sir."
What? You told me I could do it.
He goes, "I'm so sorry, man." He looks at Ash. She just rolls her eyes, and then she turns to see who's causing such. And her eyes widen. She goes, "Oh, of course it's him," and she turns away. He goes,
I just ignore him.
"Please, okay, I'll be with you in a moment."
Oh, it's a joke. I'm sorry. It's a joke. Of course, I was not intending to defile any of your products. And I'll stand really formally and just stand in the middle of the room, just waiting,
I mean,
just looking.
and then you hear. I mean, she doesn't. It's supposed to be like she's talking about. She does it loud enough so you can hear. She goes, I mean, what do you expect from something like that? And he goes,
I just choose to
anyway,
ignore her, thinking how he'd like to rip her arms off.
and beat her to death with them. So.
Mm. But he has a little bit
He's
more
done.
dignity than that. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, so it's just basically Lundqvist trying to get her to invest in what's it called? His outfits and next year.
Yeah.
So maybe for like next 10 minutes, well, maybe not 10 minutes, 5 minutes. And you just hear him just giving a whole speech. Oh, it's fine. It can be enchanted and glamour weave and like et cetera, et cetera. And she's, I'll think about it. I mean, seeing what other clientele you got here, I'm not entirely sure I'm convinced. And she kind of like starts to walk away. Merton, what are your inner thoughts? What are your service thoughts?
Surface thoughts. All sweetness and light. If you go deeper, it'll probably be thinking, yeah, literally how he would like to just beat her to death with her own arms. Society. He he is aware of how she is, and it's almost like he yeah. As she walked past, it's almost like he wants to just bump her as she walks past, if that makes sense. Nearly send her flying, because obviously the height he is, and just say, "Oh, I'm so sorry. My apologies," and go to help her up.
Okay. So, but the intent is that okay. So, I would
There is a bit of a
say
malicious intent there. Just
I'll be fair and I'll give her advantage on the deck save because it's happening real
Okay.
quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this and then. All right, so she's
Yeah.
gonna do a deck save. Advantage. Oh, that's not too bad. All right, so let's her dex modifier real quick. That is 16. So she based just in time. She gets that part where you think you're bumping her by accident, and she sidesteps you. And she goes, really? And she just walks past.
I'll just ignore her and turn to Mr. Lundqvist. Why, hello there, sir.
Yes, hello. He goes to check the nearest mannequin to see if you actually didn't like rub your hands on it.
I promise you I didn't. I only meant it as a joke. I know you don't. You take things quite seriously.
Okay, good. Yes, well,
Yeah.
How can I help
you
you today, young man?
Young man. I have a bit of an odd request. Have you got any? Have you got any footwear that will make me quiet?
Make you quiet?
Quiet. As in, yeah, just something comfy that will, as you can see, I've got quite big feet. I'm quite tall. And just need something to make me a little quieter.
Yes, I can see your problem. As he kind of takes your whole building. He goes, are you looking for something comfortable as well? Or just...
It has to be comfortable as well, because I may wear them more than one occasion.
You know, you might be in luck, actually. So are we looking for like fashionable shoes or just like are they like boots, just shoes, slippers?
Shoes, slippers, yeah, slippers might be the way forward. Yep.
Okay. Well, let me have a look and see. I'm just gonna do a quick roll to see if it's gonna be boots or slippers. He does have some though. Boots. All right, so he goes, all right, just be one moment. And he goes back to the top. After maybe a few moments, he comes back out and he seems to be holding these very nice, very comfortable looking and they seem to be very similar to Ugg boots. Perhaps they are Ugg boots. They seem to be in good condition, obviously. They seem to be like light tan color. And he kind of offers them to you. He goes, "These are custom-made boots of elven kind, but they're obviously tailored for the more, for more comfort. And
Yes.
they actually, they can fit any size. So no need for a custom job. Aren't you lucky?"
Well, yes, very. How much?
And you, he goes, "Well, I could offer you this on a discount on retainer. I could get you boots now, and you can pay me back later, or you can do a little job for me for every now and again, and pay it off."
What kind of jobs are we talking?
Just little jobs here and there, just sponsoring me, putting good words with faculty and your friends, and spreading the word.
Okay, I will take you up on that offer.
Okay. All right. So let me just have a look and work out the price. But yes, so are you good to do? Pay it off as you go.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Yep.
Okay. Just be 1 minute. And he goes to his book. And he will have a quick look at the price. Yes, so pay it off in 4 parts. And yes, you can give me good business, hopefully.
Become your next foot model.
Nice. Oops. And just find it real quick. All right. So what we'll do, yes, we'll pay it off in 4 parts. And again, don't worry about it. It's just going to be small little advertisements here and there. I believe your friend Ash is pretty familiar with works.
I'm sorry, you said to us. Can you repeat that? You broke up a little bit.
Oh, did I? Yes, so don't worry about the little jobs here and there. It's just going to be like some advertisement. Your friend Ash, I believe, is quite familiar with how this works.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Right, so we're going to split that up into 4 parts. So I'll write you up a receipt, and
Brilliant.
I will send you off, and you can take these now. And he gives you the boots.
Thank you very much.
All right, so thank you for that. He rubs his hands together. If you need anything else, just let me know.
Okay. Jobs.
You may add a pair of resolve.
Brilliant.
I'll get you that price. So yeah, you feel free to go back out and see if you can meet up with everyone else.
Yep. Brilliant.
Do they require attunement?
Nope. They do not.
Nice. He's now probably the quietest of all of us.
Yeah. Nice.
I ain't quiet.
Maybe. I'm pretty quiet, but
I'm not.
what's it put you at, Merton? What's that get you?
What the boots of Elvenkind get me?
They give you advantage. So what's your regular
Yeah.
stealth bonus?
My stealth, surprisingly, is a +5.
Oh, Merton.
I
He's
did
our
make it.
sneakiest guy.
To be fair,
I got a
mate, for
+2.
some
What's
reason,
the library?
yeah,
What's in the library?
this is true. Definitely a good bonus.
That's true.
Yeah.
Quiet in the library, yeah.
I think
But
I
for some
have the
reason, I
worst
made him very
stealth.
dexterous. He's got a my Minotaur's a dexterity of 18 for +4.
Yeah.
I think I'm the one with the worst stealth.
What's your
I have a
stealth?
+2.
Yeah, I have a +2.
Oh.
So.
Yeah. If I put my shield on, I'm at a disadvantage because I'm not proficient in shields,
Mm.
which is why I don't have my shield.
Mhm.
So, just real quick, the receipt for the boots is 400.
Okay.
So you can pay that off in 4 installments of 100. You will work it off.
Wait, so it's 4 installments of 100 each?
If it's 400 broken down in 4, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
I didn't hear there was
So-
400.
Oh.
I only heard the second part.
Yeah.
It's just yeah. It just says 100 each. It doesn't give you an amount. You don't know how long you're paying it off for.
Oh no. I may be in servitude to a tailor.
His personal billboard for next year also.
I'm just
Yeah.
seeing Merton
Instead,
Merton in some sort of outfit.
Lundquist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just turning a sign in front of his door.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a sandwich board. That's it, a
Yeah.
sandwich board and one of those you flip round. And I'm
Mhm.
standing outside the biblioplex. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be me.
All right. So
I will keep the boots on. I'll put my boots on. Yep.
Keep your nice Ugg boots of elven kind.
I
Right,
regret
okay.
nothing.
Mhm.
Right, I'm going to customize the title of mine now.
Ugg boots of elven kind.
Can't even spell Elven. There we go. Renamed, rebranded, and looking rather swished.
So at this point, I had assumed that as you walk out, everyone else is kind of converging because
Yeah.
I would
Kailani-
say Kailani's keeping it lead, right? And
Yeah.
that Simon was leaving,
Yeah.
and Ash was also
Arriving.
close by.
I'm back. Yep.
So yeah, Kailani goes, guys! Oh, hi, you! Ooh, we're all here. I got it. We can go in. We're gonna be taken for a tour.
Oh,
When?
good.
Well, I
All
mean,
right. Well, here's the layout, and I'll show you my notebook.
From the
I
outside.
met the Earl. Is Guide with us?
His guide was with Simon.
Guy was being dragged out of the biblioplex. Yes.
With Simon, yeah.
Yeah, I am dragging Guide out.
Okay. And the person who's letting us in, is she there too?
He is Professor Abraham. Yes.
Okay.
So the idea that I said is that I have some friends that I kind of owe and would like to see it, and I have something to talk to him about, so we get 2 in 1 go. So yeah, you guys can come with. I have to talk to him about something, and you supposedly during that time of our meeting get a tour of the place.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So since Abraham's there, I'm not going to say what I was originally going to say.
Am
I'll
I
pretty
there?
much just
well,
Well,
You
you're
can't-
meant to come with us.
I am. Yeah, I am there.
I
Okay.
think so.
Okay.
I think this is the first time I've met Abraham.
I don't think you
Hi,
have.
Professor.
Professor is not with us. I'm going to meet him
No,
there.
we're at the
Hi,
business base.
Professor.
Beautiful. Okay.
I
I
also
can't-
thought
just
he
to
was
be
with
clear,
you.
No,
He's
no,
not
no.
there,
Yeah.
but what you see is a projection of him from Guide.
Yeah.
Because is that Dean Abraham?
And that's what he looks like.
Goodbye.
Okay, beautiful. Anyway, this is what I found. So when we go, you guys are with me. I kind of went and decided to, skip the place out. Highly magical everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Quite. It's a nice building. I kind of told the Earl that I'm going to do a report on the building for the newspaper. So he's pretty much told me that as long as we have permission to go in, he'll give us a guided tour.
Ooh,
There you go.
ooh.
Hi, Simon. Yes, hi.
What kind of magic?
Well, abjuration for the most part.
Okay.
I'm assuming I probably picked up a wide variety.
Mostly abjuration, but yeah, I would say that you got hints of it. Because a lot of it, it
Okay.
wasn't like outside. It was like you got hints
Yeah.
of it inside. Perhaps some bits of illusion, transmutation, but mostly
Yeah.
abjuration.
I think it's defended inside somehow.
Do we think that like magic won't work inside, or is it more like if you attacked something, it would protect it or something?
I think this is a look, don't touch, don't get close to anything scenario. It's gonna be hard, I think, for you.
No.
But I think it's if it looks nice, shiny, fancy, and old, don't touch it.
Shiny?
Try not to. Well, yeah, we'll know more. I'll detect magic when we get there again. See what I can find out while we're inside.
Okay.
But guide.
Yes.
The Earl seemed to be kind of like you, just a little different. Are you connected to him at all? Or it,
No.
I should say?
No, the Earl is a
Okay.
separate model. He thinks he's
Is
very
there-
fancy. We all think
Okay.
that he's a bit up himself, honestly.
Okay, I got that part. Is there a way of turning him off? Does he have an
You
off
could
switch?
turn him off. It involves you could probably find an off switch, or you could bonk him on the head really hard.
No, I don't really want to hurt him.
I mean, you could always
Just a thought.
short circuit his matrix.
Okay, that might be the better option. Does he have any
Short-circuit.
magic?
He has innate magic. We all have some innate magic programmed in us for self-defense.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
All right. I was
Let's
just
hope
more.
that doesn't come into play.
Yes.
Yeah.
He just seems like he's going to be in the way, and I just didn't want to hurt him. I just wanted to shut him off. Okay.
Well, yes, if you have a strong current of electricity at your disposal, you may short circuit him. Otherwise,
Yeah, I'll
you
look
may
at
not
Kai
want
and
to.
go, "That's your
That is my
specialty, I think."
Yes,
Yes.
and I have an excuse. I actually don't control my powers fully, so yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
What?
We're murdering the guide?
No.
Shut him in.
It
He's
just
a lot.
reset it.
Guy does a little twitch. Please do not murder the guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm
No.
saying.
No, he's a lot, and I think he would forcibly, I think, use the manor against us
You
if
mean
he
do
caught
his
us.
job?
Yes, do his job. So
We're
be
gonna
nice.
short circuit
No.
him because he's doing his job?
Well, would you rather get caught and in trouble?
Yes.
Oh,
Up high. You see, guys must high five.
anyway,
Oh.
we're there to look for information, so hopefully
Nothing's
it goes
gonna
well.
go wrong, right?
Oh, so this is like
Well.
the last resort.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna insight check them. I want to know if they actually
For
think it's the last
Kai,
resort.
yes.
Yeah.
For Kai, yes. Well, it's last resort.
I've
if,
met him.
If I genuinely don't lose control of my powers,
Yeah, that is a natural 20. Are they just gonna like zap him when I'm not looking?
Kailani definitely doesn't
no.
want to, but there's a little bit of fear in her that if she gets too worried and scared, and it might happen.
Okay.
If this is going to
if
affect
they're getting
any
caught
schoolwork,
or short-circuiting
then
him,
yes.
they will short-circuit him.
Okay. As long as it's not the first thing.
No.
Yeah, I'm not going to open the door and go, Kalani, electrocute him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taser him.
Kailani, get him.
No. Yeah. There is a small chance that Kailani loses control of her powers.
We're going in while this place is not locked. It's not going to be during our walk.
Yeah.
It's
This is for when
early-
we're breaking in later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan.
So yeah, Kailani then starts leading. Whilst after we discuss this,
Yeah. We'd be walking. Yeah.
walking there, and she.
Did we want to do something where, the magic might mess it up, but where, maybe I, go into a little shape or something and hide in someone's pocket and go looking around?
We said that during the tour you would be a spider.
Yeah, we're thinking that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
I'll do
what
that.
we had agreed on.
Yeah.
We just don't know if there's any magic that'll be able to see through it. That's our only issue.
That's our risk there?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm going to be pretty
the
much
tech
doing
magic.
what I told. The Earl is, I'm just going to be getting information about the place and trying to get an entire tour, and I'm going to be taking notes, and yeah, because now I'm actually interested, so I will have to do a write-up on this, so yeah.
So I think it's best if maybe I go spider form on Merton. That way, if something in the manor does knock me back out of my spider form, I'm not he's bigger. It's not going to be as jarring as if I possibly knocked over one of you two on the way back or something.
Gonna say hide in the beard, but that works too.
Yeah, but then if I just pop out of the beard, I'm just punching your face.
I can take, but I understand.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just had a picture of Simon hiding in the beard and coming out of his wild shape. It's just
Still get caught in the beard.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hide on Merton. Okay.
Just under the hat.
Yeah, I'll hide under the hat 100%.
Because
Can I hide
if you
under
pop
the
out,
hat? Yeah.
you can still be in the hat.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's quite a tall top hat, so
Exactly.
even if he does come out of his wild shape, you can still
hide in the hat. Exactly.
Yeah.
That is the perfect place.
Plus, it'll be easier to crawl out of the hat behind Merton because he's a wider frame, so it won't look as It'll be harder to get a look at me, and plus it'll be closer to walls and ceilings so that I can go up as well. Yeah. Okay. I will hide under Merton's hat.
All right.
Brilliant.
I just fly up on his head now and just sit there.
Yeah.
Oh, guide. I think maybe you should go back to Professor Sharpbeaks for now, and then I'll come pick you up later.
Just Guide knows all of our plans.
I can't juggle the books at the manor?
Go practice juggling books at Sharpbeaks.
Yeah.
What, in our office with all the academics?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
And don't tell anyone anything you heard today.
Confidential. It's
Absolutely.
confidential.
Else we will short circuit you.
Merton, no, it's just redacted.
It's holographic until he's because the image of the wide eyes as he's so
It's confidential.
Okay.
I'll whisper to Simon. I had no intention of it. I'm just threatening him with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think he knows the difference.
But yeah, the threat.
I don't think he understands sarcasm.
No, he's too boisterous to understand sarcasm.
As Guy takes off, going back to Sharpbeaks to juggle her stationery and books and etc. I would like all of your service thoughts, please. We'll start with Ash.
Surface thoughts from Ash. Pretty much trying to come up with more questions to ask. How this was built, how many people it took. That he's immediately gone to just the layout and how to figure out how to ask a robot questions about this place.
Simon, right?
Simon is just singing like the Spider Simon theme song under his head. Spider Simon, gonna be a spider, not a spider much. Gonna hide under Merton's hat. La la la. Spider, spider, spider. Guide's gonna tell all our secrets. Just hopping along.
But definitely, it's not going to be you that gets has to do a wisdom save. Inspiration, fantastic. It's a good way to ward unwanted attention. Absolutely.
He's just hopping along. He's thinking about being a spider. Yeah, he hasn't done that much. That's not like one of his like major forms. He hasn't really wild shaped very much at all recently, so just trying to remember, like, be the spider, get in the mindset of the spider, but also your own mindset, because this is wild shaping, so.
Yeah.
Crawl on ceilings,
Right.
blah, blah, blah.
I was going to say the D&D version of yoga.
Yeah.
Who needs occlumency when you have Spider Simon?
Yep.
All right, Kailani, how about you?
Kailani is a bit of a.
Thoughts?
I think listening to Kailani's thoughts is a little bit of a. There's several trains of thought at the same time, simultaneously. So one of them is kind of like, reviewing the thing the project she wants to present to Abraham about the time-space continuum, pulling out, like stopping time, pulling out of space out of time, etc. Separating the two, creation, etc. Then there's another one, like Professor Greencrest, can't disappoint Professor Greencrest. Professor Greencrest had said this, and this, about that project, but like a separate part of it. And then there's the whole, I have to control my powers. I can't just zap people. I have to control it. It can't just be ice and electric everywhere and wind everywhere. And there's like images of like when she's lost control of what happened. I mean, that's it. That's what's on her mind. There's like several trains of thought shouting all at the same time.
And you got like scenes of potential magical chaos.
Yeah.
And they're definitely not gonna and last but not least, Merton, what are your surface thoughts right now as you're walking with your friends?
First of all, he's just really chuffed with his new boots. No, he's not making this out.
The boots and maybe another BLT.
Boots,
Yes.
And maybe another
Yeah,
BLT.
okay.
I'm so quiet now.
Left, right, left.
Boots, BLTs, and he's just thinking how much he doesn't like Astrid. After his encounter,
It's
after
funny
his
because I
encounter
think
with
it's
her
Astrid.
in Quest.
I always think it's Astrid.
I think it's Astrid that's reading our minds, so that's hilarious.
I imagine, like, every so often, like, a thought will just go by Merton's head of, like, still trying to figure out how to get that whole goat from the cafeteria.
And Astrid's like, how is this band of useless people the ones I need to try to
There
figure
is
out?
not a single thought between any of us right now.
It's either that, or he's thinking, I should have ordered the goat to go.
Yeah. Maybe next time I get those.
A wheelbarrow full of food next time. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? It's
My
probably
collapsible wheelbarrow.
it is probably because there's not a thought between all of us until the actual moment where we need it that we've got this far.
Oh wait, we're doing something.
Yeah, I think it's exactly because
we'll
we're not
workshop it when we
planning
get there.
Yeah,
Eh,
that
it'll
we're
work out.
getting
Basically,
there.
just all about the timing.
Yeah.
It's about the timing.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the time, we're thinking nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
So,
sometimes when we're doing the stuff that we need to do,
Yeah.
there's nonsense.
Until we're in the room and we know we're not being watched, it's completely that's out of our thought.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is going great. Everything's going well. Yeah, just plodding along.
Touch it,
Ash is
don't touch it.
thinking
I want
about
to touch it. I don't want to touch it.
I want to
shouldn't
touch it.
I want to touch it.
That is definitely Simon.
So who is Astrid picking for the wisdom save, or is she just gonna give up? Like, fuck this.
No one. Like we have
Astrid picked herself for a wisdom
She's
save.
She's in the middle of throwing up.
We got left, right. We got like ghost to go. Like what?
She's like, these people obviously aren't doing anything interesting. They're stupid.
This is I just instantly got a migraine. Oh.
Yeah.
100%. Now she's thinking about shoes for some reason.
Yeah.
Thinking about BLTs made into
Yeah.
shoes.
Yeah.
And when was that house built?
Yeah.
Why did I even bother to try to read those people?
Dear.
Actually,
I think
the. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was thinking this. Yeah, we're definitely chaos for a school of chaos, aren't we?
Mm.
That's the best part. We're not even breaking character. This is accurate.
You're not doing it because
Someone's reading your thoughts.
mind.
We're doing it because this is how our brains work.
There would also be the random thought from Ash of Mina's not getting this story. Nope,
It's mine.
this is all me.
Yeah.
It's mine.
This is mine. Yep.
Yeah, random thought from Simon. I wonder how long we're banned from the library for. There's just an image of a guy juggling bookshelves, and it's like, what is this?
Oh, God. We are a chaotic bunch. And that's why we work so well together.
Yeah.
I think out of all your chaotic thoughts, I think if she had to pick one, it would be you, Ash.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
It's the only one
What
that
is
makes
this
sense.
It's the only one even a little bit
house?
related.
What is this? What is this scoop that you're scared that Mina's gonna take? Give me a wisdom save.
18.
Ooh, nice.
Fuck you, bitch.
Yep. +4. I'm happy with that.
22.
Okay.
Well, 18. It was a 14 plus 4.
14, sorry.
Okay, Ash. So as you're thinking, oh, Mina's not gonna get the scoop, you feel it was very subtle at first, but you feel like there's a lingering presence at the back here. You're familiar with it as a warlock. It's not it's not like the same kind of presence that you're used to, kind of like sharing your consciousness with. You can go ahead and do me an intelligence check.
Uh-oh.
Those aren't the best.
Sure, it's fine.
10.
Okay, maybe not fine.
not my best.
So do me another wisdom save.
Oh, no. Come on.
Okay. +1.
Not your best. You have a +3.
Yeah, I know, but it was still a crappy roll. 16.
True, yeah.
Fine. And again, you feel it. It's more insistent, but you're quite good at warding your mind. So one more intelligence check, please.
Okay. Why can't these be charisma? 16.
Don't sound so surprised.
And with that,
intelligence rolls for him. Yes.
I will let you decide how you clamp down on someone poking around in your mind. Unwanted.
Probably a quick grab my ring and just say, get rid of it.
She just unleashes his patron on her.
Yep.
Like,
pretty much. Yep.
Deal with it. Why did we lose the DM?
Yeah. He didn't like my answer. There we go.
DM is tearing up, not because of that.
I'm kind of sad you are a genie warlock right now and not like a grey old one to just unleash it on Astrid.
Well, just open up a hole and swallow a hole, you mean?
Yeah.
So, as you say that, it's immediate. Like you say, get rid of it. and your patron, you kind of like immediate like there's like it's almost like you can visualize the strong shove as there's unwanted individuals just expelled from your mind. Like you almost hear the gasp as they are kind of like forcibly and just easily shoved out, and the spell breaks. And
I'm not even gonna look. I'm pretty much going right back to what the square footage of that place is. Yeah.
Well done. All right, so with that, you may continue on your way to.
Okay.
I am talking to Simon, just pointing out how quiet I am when I walk, as opposed to the usual heavy-footed, hoofed animal.
I know.
Yeah.
Look. Oh, you just stepped on that rock and it didn't even sound anything.
No.
There's a pine cone. Step on that leaf. Step on that crunchy leaf. See if it's crunchy.
I will do exactly what Simon does and step on.
It's so quiet.
It's just like, and he's genuinely amazed at how quiet he is. It's just like.
Simon's pretty excited about it for Merton.
It's just like he thinks there's something wrong because he's being so quiet, because he's usually quite heavy-footed. It's just like something like, oh, these boots really do work. And then he just keeps walking. It's just like, and these are incredibly comfortable as well. He just wiggles his, I want to say feet, but minotaurs don't have feet. So
like walking on air.
Yeah. Yeah. So he keeps walking.
Okay, so just to clear up the dust, Kailani, are you going to Doublewing Manor now, or are you going to go check in with...
No, Doublewing Manor. Why would I check on who? What? Confusion.
No. That's fair. I was just checking, in case you wanted to let someone know your plans. Hint, nudge, nudge. Well, that's fine.
Confusion. Who needs to know my plans? This is to scout.
We don't even know our plans.
Yeah, like
what are plans?
Fair enough. You can't say anything yet.
What plan?
like
get it, and then there's
Greencrest needs to be told after we case it, not before.
That's true. You pass the test.
Her answer's going to be, "You already in there and you didn't do anything."
Exactly. So no, we're not gonna do that yet.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, she's gonna walk up to the door, look at Simon to go into his form, and then knock on the door.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have while we were walking, ritual casted to detect magic again. Because I'm assuming it would have taken at least a 10-minute walk to get there, if not longer.
Yeah. It would have been like a little bit long. Yeah. Okay. So yeah,
I will go Spider Simon.
You go Spider Simon?
I will expand a wild shape and go Spider Simon and crawl underneath Merton's hat, but just leave a lip so I can still see out and everything.
Yeah, that's creepy. That's weird. Knock.
Well, that yeah, heavy footsteps on the other side of the door, Kailani. And again, it opens, double doors, and out pops out the dapper Earl. He goes, "Yes."
Hello.
I got permission this time.
Hello, young man.
Hi. These are my friends.
Hi. We have an appointment with Dean Abraham.
And your name is?
Kailani.
Okay.
It might be under Kailin. I don't know.
Kailani.
Kailani, I think.
Kind of steps back, and you see his holographic interface starts to scroll through different bits of information. It's really quick, and then he stops. Quick as it goes, he goes, yes, Kailin. Yes, you are permitted to come in. Right this way, madam. And he opens
there
the
with
doors. Yes, of course. Come on in. Welcome to Doublewing Manor. Please mind your step. Please, if you can, wipe all your, any dirt. Don't track anything in here, please. You
Okay,
can't,
I'll
like,
just
look
She
start
starts
floating a little.
floating. Yeah. She starts floating.
I will wipe my nice new boots on the rug
They
or whatever he wants us to wipe his feet on.
shouldn't be too dirty yet.
That's all right. I just don't
I
want
don't
to
know.
cause any
Simon did
trouble.
keep pointing out things to step on. They might be a little dirty.
I will do it anyway.
I wet my spider legs on Merton's head.
Then you feel like it tickles. Like,
I know tickle. I feel the tickle. Yeah. Oh dear. The amazing. That is such a nice picture. Okay.
Okay, so he opens the double doors wide, and you walk into the foyer. And the first things you see are like the coat racks that seem to resemble statues of individuals line the entryway. Kailani, I believe you remember that these were, on the airstrip here, they were duodrones.
Oh.
Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you did notice that on your way in
Yeah.
as a while ago. But for the trial, I think you did notice that. Yeah, and just for everyone else's, because no one else has really been here, you see the coat racks flanking the doors depict two dwarves wearing high-collared jackets. The other coat racks on the left depict a one-tux Loxodon, a monocle-wearing orc, and a gnome with a skunk for a hairpiece. And you notice that the statues depict a drow wearing a scarf, a burly human in a tuxedo, and a high elf in a cowl.
Did the DM just say a half-me with a skunk on his head?
A gnome,
Yes.
but yeah,
Oh
skunk
no,
hairpiece.
yeah.
A gnome with a skunk.
As in a wig, a toupee,
No.
a skunk toupee.
That is amazing.
So are we in the house now? We were let in, right?
Yeah.
Did
I feel any arcana change, anything weird when we entered?
Nothing weird as of yet, no.
Okay.
All I'm gonna say is Merton's looking at this gnome with a skunk for a wig, and he's trying really hard not to laugh at it. It's just like
Wisdom
if
save.
there's any, I was gonna say, if there's anybody
Or con
casting
save.
detect
It could be a
thoughts.
con save to hold in the laughter, for sure. Con save.
Okay, con save.
Can I just do a straight perception check of what I see in here?
That would be a
Absolutely.
17, a 12 for a 17.
Yeah. You're able to
Save.
stifle it. Like, keep that on the wraps. Sure, Ash, go ahead. Perception.
And does detect magic pop anything up while I'm in here?
The main things that get your attention
Nope.
are the
I rolled the wrong
rats.
thing, sorry. I'll still use the 10 roll. I used persuasion instead of perception. That's only a 14. Sorry, 12.
Well, I'll give you advantage because you're using the magic for this
Okay.
purpose.
That worked. Clicked the wrong button. Well, that's better. It's a dirty 20.
30-20. It basically, the thing that stands out the most to you right now, as you go into the foyer, is the coat racks that flank the doors. They seem to be shifting slightly. They have like an aura around them as well. Like they're innately magical. Like it seems to be giving an aura of something that's like a construct, the magic associated with a construct.
I'm going to take my cloak off and just kind of hold it out and see if it grabs it.
Immediately grabs the coat and places it on the rack.
Those things are cool. I'm going to write down in my notes, this place is great. I'm going to look at the arrow and go, I like this place already.
I thank you, young man. Yes, it was built to last by Captain Dapperwing. Kylan, if you wait, come right down. Did you know about the history of the place?
If you're happy to tell us and show us around whilst we wait.
Absolutely. And again, we don't have to go. Again, you guys.
Yeah.
He just regales you with the information that Ash has heard before. Captain Dapperwing, in his most benevolent attitude, bequeathed this house, and it just goes over the history, and to leads you towards the familiar steps. These set of magically shifting steps that lead up to the grand hall, that connect the foyer to the spacious area. He goes, right. Just wait right here. I shall go up the steps and I shall go get the dean. Please do not get into trouble. If you do get into trouble, I shall know. All right.
Yep.
And
I'm just gonna do a quick wander and take a look at stuff, if that's okay.
Please stay in the vicinity of the foyer. Please do not wander off too far.
Okay.
I wander off too far.
But you are a spider, so
Yeah.
you can probably do it.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just like peeking around looking for anything that I can see. Whatever's like right in front of me, whatever's like just on the outside of the foyer, I'd like peek the head in and look around.
Oh. Sure. All right. So, what is everyone else doing while they're waiting?
I'm listening to him whilst we wait. I'm probably trying to really show interest so that it doesn't seem like the excuse to coming here is an excuse.
I'm pretty much writing down everything I see. Detailed descriptions of the coat racks, anything on the walls, what the architecture looks like, any masonry, pretty much trying to figure out how it was built myself. For his own personal info, but yeah.
Okay.
I am going... Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Martin.
I was just about to say I'm just standing there, just looking blank as he listens to the Earl.
Try not to laugh at the gnome.
Yep.
With the skunk head.
Yeah, tried hard not
Yeah.
to laugh at the gnome and all the other things, and he just looks for any other crazy things like a gnome with the skunk toupee. He's just interested in he's interested in more of the wacky stuff than the actual serious stuff. Put it that way. Because Ash is on the case with his notes. Kai's paying attention, and he's just not.
Okay.
I am going to, once it seems like the guide's distracted with the others, try and crawl out from under Merton and just start crawling around and seeing what I can find. As far as I remember, we were looking for essentially the records of the guy, right?
Yeah.
So Simon thinks that records would be in the basement. So that's kind of where Simon's trying to head. Just like wherever the basement seems like it would be. If these are older records, like I'm trying to go spot out. And just also, because if we are trying to like break in later as well, which seems like the plan, just kind of get a little bit of lay of the land, or maybe where we can ignore. Like if I go look in the basement and there's nothing there, then we don't have to go back to it later.
Yeah, because what I'll do, I will feel Simon starting to move, and then I'll just, because it's quite a way down from 7 foot, I will just take him in my hand and just slowly just put him on the ground, watch him disappear. I'm assuming no one else, as in no one is physically around apart from us. Well, the Earl goes to. There's no one else with us. It's just us four, as it were. As we're waiting. Cool. That's what I'll do. I'll just take him in my hand and just slowly lower him. I'll just slowly put him on the floor. Pretend to be interested in whatever's on the floor, and then just stand up again.
Yeah, I'm going to go scurrying around.
I'm going to ask the coat racks when I walk by them, do they talk? Are you guys able to communicate, or you're just this? Just this. Okay.
Yeah, they don't respond to your question.
Okay. All right. So how long you guys been here? Nothing. All right. Move on.
Yeah. Like talking to the wall.
I do have a question for the Earl when he comes back, because I know he thinks he finds it funny, but he's genuinely interested in Merton and finding out who the gnome is.
That's a fair question.
Yeah,
that is a fair question.
I mean, in fact, all the characters, whether they were associates of Captain Dapplewing or why they been turned into coat racks or why are they depicted as coat racks or whatever. So,
Sure. That's a fair
and
question.
who on earth would
Alright,
turn a skunk into a toupee? That's what I want to know. Who came up with that idea? Anyway,
well,
sorry.
No, you're fine. That's a good
These
question.
are the musings of Merton as he's standing there, waiting for the professor to come back.
As we're standing there too, I am going to cast Borrowed Knowledge and give myself proficiency with investigation.
Absolutely. Real quick. You did say you were looking around for just.
Sure was. That's good for an hour.
Okay.
So I'm hoping between Detect Magic, that only lasts 10 minutes, but between the both, I might be able to gauge something.
Alright. So real quick, just from your current vicinity, you notice that the ceilings are at least 20 feet high. It's a two-story house. As you kind of look around the foyer, you notice that it could be potentially it seems like down here there's not a lot to see apart from the coat racks and some elements. So you need to go further in, like up the stairs, perhaps, like those magical steps that kind of like align themselves. I need to go further in. Pretty well lit. But from here, obviously, you got the dual drones. You assume that there's probably more of them somewhere else, as they're not just the doors. They probably serve as like the Earl's kind of like enforcers as well. But apart from that, don't really noticing anything else out of that's of importance.
In the general vicinity, perfect.
The ordinary, yeah, absolutely. And Spider Simon, what we'll do then is we will, just to make it easier, we'll do that. We'll put you on the map so you can. Oops, my thing glitched. I was going to say, I think you can put your token on the map, and I'll give you vision if there is no vision to be seen. Can you guys see? It's just I just see.
No.
I don't see anything.
I can see just my 60 feet.
It's completely black.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So
That's fine.
Yeah, just drag your token to the bottom.
Drag my Simon token?
Yeah.
Yeah, Simon token.
Simon. Where you at, Simon?
Where is Simon?
I don't know.
I'm here somewhere.
I can't drag mine for some reason.
Yeah. I put myself there, but I cannot see me.
I cannot drag mine unless I'm already on the map, which I'm not sure.
I do have 120 feet of dark vision.
Show off.
Hey! Thanks. Okay.
Martin, did you want to join the
get on my level?
Yeah!
Simply get on my level, thanks.
It's not allowing me to drop my token onto the map for some reason.
Although as a spider, I only have 30 feet, but it's fine.
True.
I dropped you on there, man. Sorry.
I can't see anything. It's still a black square.
I was just watching Twitch.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Hey, me too. I got it right there.
I hate watching
Let's glitch a little bit. There you go.
Ah! Now I can see.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Okay.
So, Simon, you noticed that pretty much like Ash, the only real place that you could really skedaddle right now is up the magical steps.
Sure.
Well,
I'll scuttle up the steps, see what happens.
okay.
Now, you said they're
So-
magical. Can I, like, make an Arcana check to see if I can figure out what the magic might be? Or just what it feels like, even?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead, do an Arcana.
I don't know anything. I go up the stairs. Nope. I'm up the stairs.
Well, they are very, very pretty magical steps.
Mm.
All right. So as you make your scuttling up, probably still, spies. You kind of scuttle up.
Pretty stairs.
Please, do me a deck save.
A deck save? In my little spider form?
Yes.
Oh no! But I'm not good at that in spider form. Am I good at that regularly? I'm not good at that regularly. 13?
13's enough to avoid being stepped on by the Earl as
good.
it comes back with.
Good.
In your hand. He goes, "Right this way, sir." And you kind of like skid out
Pretty
of the way.
stairs. There's a fun. Ah.
Yeah, so you safely make it up the stairs.
Yay!
Dean Abraham and the Earl come down and come up to Kailani.
Oh, hi.
Right. Dean, here's Kylan, as you were expecting. I shall leave you to be acquainted. And if you need any assistance, sir, I shall be around doing my patrol.
Well,
So,
I look at Dean Abraham as I say this, and she goes, I thought the Earl could show my friends around, do like a guided tour whilst we talk about the project I mentioned. I mean, if you're going on patrol anyway, Earl, you might as well show them around, right?
Sir, he looks at the Abraham. I don't see why not. He goes, oh well, yeah, sure, of course, yes.
It's such a
seems to be
great
bit
honor,
popular.
right, to be here. So, plus you get to explain it to a student who likes history and a student who loves architecture. I say to the Earl.
He looks, he goes, "You're a very curious young lady." He goes, "Of course, be an honor, sir and ma'am, to give you a tour through the beloved manor of Captain Raymond Dabberwing. Right this way." And his
I wave
holographic
bye to
interface
Ash and Merton.
He twirls his holographic moustache. Right this way, and he adjusts the holographic monocle. Right. Up the stairs we go. And kind of like goes past Abraham.
I will put my arm around him and just say, I do have a question you might be able to help me with, Mr.
Of course. He goes, "Please refrain from physical contact, however."
I just keep my arm on his shoulder. Could you...
He goes, "That is not refraining from physical contact."
You're right, it's not. But I'm a friendly chap. Could you tell me about the gnome with the mysterious wig? Obviously,
yes, Brigadier Periwinkle. Yes, what a great chap that guy is.
And I'm thinking, what a great name too. Could you tell me more?
Yes, he was an old friend of the captain. They were in a squad together. Yes, they served for a time.
Because I'm basically trying to distract you while Ash just continues taking notes and.
No, I'm gonna assume that I was allowed. Oh, she can go in. Okay, I can go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
I'm just walking
give me-
around the next room, looking at like portraits, paintings, any
Just
sculptures or anything like that.
Trying to give you a chance to do things without the Earl interfering is what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Very interesting. And could you tell me more at this point? I've taken my arm off him. Could you tell me more about the other people downstairs that you've got in terms of coat racks and?
Ramon's like, it doesn't tell
You're
me.
muted. You're also
What do
muted.
you think I
That's
can't
it.
improvise? What do you think Brigadier Pyramid came from? Huh? It wasn't Strixhaven.
Yes. Yeah. Well, okay. You're obviously not as informative as I thought you were. This is me talking to the Earl.
Excuse me?
Are you trying to gaslight this mechanical object right now?
Maybe.
Love it. Continue. You're doing great.
He wasn't disapproving. She was just confirming.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Well, I am studying archaeomancy, so anything you can tell me about the history of this place would be absolutely
Challenge
wonderful.
accepted, good sir. I mean, he came close to slapping you with like a glove for like insulting us.
What you mean, like laying down the gauntlet?
Yeah, he was about to. Yeah.
Challenge accepted. Well, I'll leave that in your capable hands, Mr. Earl, or the Earl, or however you would like to.
Earl is fine, thank you. And your name is?
My name is Merton. How tall is the guide? Just out of interest. Am I looking down on him because of my height? I'm assuming I am.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, you tower over him a bit.
Yeah, pretty much. So I'll look down at him. So any information you can tell me on those lovely figures in the cloakroom would be absolutely wonderful.
Oh, of course. Well, apart from Brigadier Periwinkle, we had Lieutenant Orson, and he keeps going on. Meantime, Ash, you're keeping an eye on where you're going. So are you just sticking with Merton? You have to be just kind of keeping an eye on your surroundings,
Yeah, for the most part, anything that looks like interesting, like out of like it's been like hand carved, or anything that just looks like it's maybe out of place a little or intriguing, I'd be just definitely going up and going, "What's this? What's that?"
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
All right, so
but definitely more keeping an eye on magical stuff before 10 minutes is up.
Or you three basically get led to the grand hall. You see there's like a beautiful, thick carpet that adorns the floor. That's like topped off by like a crimson runner that leads into the dining hall beyond. You see like the table there, and he goes, "And here's the dining room table that Captain Dapperwing and his lord will have, and the staff of Strixhaven will have their get-togethers and fine dining." You notice that from the corner of your eye, you notice that there's certain like different alcoves to your left, to your right, and you can see just a little bit beyond the dining room table. You see two white mahogany sliding doors here, which you basically aligns with the porch that you saw from the outside.
Okay. Yep.
All right. While you're doing that, nothing magical seems to jump out at you just yet.
Okay. Yeah.
Spider Simon, do you just skedaddle? Like that's kind of like doing the tour.
Yeah.
Literally.
I do not care about this tour. I am just going to look for the basement.
Yep.
Okay. Which way would you like? Which way you like to
go? Given what Ash told us about the outside of the building, does that give me any hint once I'm inside what direction I might want to
go? From what he scoped outside, you kind of thinking to yourself, it's a two-story house. It's either maybe like you thought, maybe I have a basement, or
Mhm.
maybe they keep it upstairs if they don't have a basement because it is a two-story house.
Right, yeah.
Maybe like it kind of makes sense to you that it could be one or the other.
Okay.
So maybe you might be able to keep your eye out for another set of stairs that either leads up or down.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
an alcove, perhaps. It depends which way you go. Honestly.
Where did they go with Kai?
Kai,
Kai is
you
with
still
Ibrahim
Ibrahim?
in the
Yeah,
office.
where did they go? Left or right?
Ibrahim, let's Kalani, roll me a D1. Yeah, sure. No, a D20 is fine. Let's see which way you went.
20. I just wasted a dirty 20.
They went to the right.
Okay, I'll go to the left then. Just cause. Boop, boop, boop. Crawling along. Boop, boop, boop. La la la. I'm gonna go over here on the wall. Crawling along. Being sneaky. Look out. What is that on the wall? What's this? This is probably copyrighted, but what is this?
So you kind of make your way, you skittle over to this part of the manor, and you notice like a salon basically, and it's again adjacent to those like stairs that you see right in front of you. You see there's a comfortable sitting area and rows of portraits are hung like on the walls close to you, and you see these stairs leading. Oh, here technically the stairs start here, so they're leading up.
Okay.
You found your point of access.
Yeah, I might as well go look.
All right.
Go on the stairs.
Go up the stairs, and
Looking around.
we'll quickly switch over to Kailani. Are you just talking to Ibrahim? Is there anything you really wanted to get out of him?
Well, she's going to. She's here for partly the same reason as she spoke to Greencrest originally about her idea for a final year project, but because she knows Ibrahim is more of a theoretical professor, right? Is the theory professor. He's a theory dean of theory. So she's trying to ask more like about what she thinks the mistakes are in her theory, right? Because the practical comes later. But right now, from her notes, Greencrest had said there was a lot. She had laughed and had said that there was a lot wrong with it. So she's trying to like get his opinion, get his thoughts on whether theoretically it's possible to do what she's trying to do or not. All of that, like that's what.
So basically, like a bit of feedback. Perhaps.
Yeah,
like
trying to get a little bit of feedback, a little bit of help, and a little bit of a. I don't think that's ever gonna work theoretically, or. Well, there might be a way, sort of thing.
Sure, I like that.
You know what her project is. But I can
Yes, I
do.
I do. If you want, you could probably, if you wanted to share that with everyone else. You don't
Yeah,
have to,
so her
I
final year project is to basically pull out of, if it's theoretically possible, and whether she can do it or not is a different thing, but to be able to cast Time Stop and then Blade of Disaster. Kind of in the same turn.
No, you know, just Kailani thinks.
Kailani thinks. So because for her, she envisions like Time Stop, obviously you stop the flow of time. Blade of Disaster being literally a blade out of a rift in space. So whether because you stopped time, you could get that out from space. It's kind of a mathematical thing.
But I rolled for it. It was pretty close, but as you kind of discussed that with him, he goes, "Oh yes, I did hear a little bit about it from Professor Greencrest. She did run it by me. She offered some colorful feedback. I honestly think that it's entirely possible." Are you okay me calling you Kylan?
I prefer Kailani. honestly.
Highlighting. Forgive me. So yes, it is quite possible. It is not going to be easy, as you are well aware. The equations or the calculations you need to go through just to lay the groundwork for it is quite a steep path. But again, yes, theoretically it is possible. If you perhaps want to run this by me some more as you progress, I'll be happy to give you some more feedback.
She'll have, based on what we agreed with Greencrest, she'll have like specific questions of things that she thinks are wrong based on what Greencrest said, like, oh, this is wrong. So she's already worked a little bit more on it, so she'll probably have like specific questions whether that's what whether it's
you
wrong.
Just probably go over it with him real quick. Yeah, all good. All right. We'll quickly filter back to Merton. You're keeping the Earl busy, right? Nothing has changed.
Yep.
No.
No.
You got him going now. Like, he's just like giving you the whole history of Captain Dapperwing.
And I will just
up to.
Yeah. And I will feign interest, but not. You know when you pretend to be interested in something and you get. Yeah. Oh, that's fascinating. Oh, do continue. I really,
right. Yes, he was exceptional fellows.
So were you
chaps?
Did you know Captain Dapperwing?
I had the privilege of, yes, I did actually know him. Oh. He was quite the honorable fellow, yes. In fact, part about programming derives from his personality.
Yeah, that would make sense. This is it. Yeah.
I know, right? It shows the caliber of his persona.
What?
Anybody had a chance to have like a journal about him or a history about him that I could read and add to my notes for the how the building was made and all the construction and all that stuff? This is a fascinating place.
I could perhaps he starts to malfunction a bit, but he gets excited for it. I could perhaps peruse a bookshelf for you and maybe get you a little bit of information. That is not a problem. Right this way, past the dining room, we have a few other rooms to look at. This is the back porch, and again, he kind of points out you already knew that. And this way, continues the tour. Real quick, let's see. Which way is going to go? We'll go right first. Over here.
So we're following it. We've got,
You're following, I assume. Right over here, we have the kitchen. As you can see,
kitchen.
Fully stocked, ready to go. Again,
what
you
kind
guys
of
all
food
see,
like,
assemble the
I'm ignoring the kitchen.
Yes.
You see Merton's face light up. It's just like, what kind of fine dining do you have in the manor, Mr. Earl, or the Earl? Or
Where are the goats?
Where are the goats?
There's my meat.
Yeah.
It's been 20 minutes since I ate.
Yeah.
All kinds. Again, even to this day, fine dining is not a thing of the past here at Dapperwing Manor.
Fine dining.
Yes.
And he just looks
real quick.
Sadly at the meat.
Sadly. Ash, because you're keeping your eye out, again, it's a kitchen. You don't really pay much attention to it, but you do. I think if you give me, no, that's fine. You see these two cross sabers that hang above the shelves to the north, like in this kitchen. Do you think the decor's good? Like, I guess it's very old-fashioned, like two sabers crossed. But that's pretty much anything. There's nothing else that stands out. Yeah, in the kitchen, like just hang over the shelves,
over the fire. Yeah,
you make note of that. Real quick, because we're running a bit of a long time. Simon, you go upstairs, yes?
I do go upstairs. Up the stairs. Up, up, up. Ah!
You
One
literally
step,
bouncing up the
2
stairs.
step, 3 step, 4 step.
20 minutes later, I'm up the stairs. Spiders are
Yeah.
slow.
Yep. 30 spider feet is just 5 feet. Human feet.
The stairs?
Alright,
What's
so-
up here?
it's
Do I
Walter.
hear anything up here? Any movement? Any sounds up here? 'Cause everyone, as far as I'm aware, is downstairs.
Downstairs, yeah. So give me. Also, you were asking about that circle at the bottom, like, or because it's at the top of the stairs actually, where you see it. So once you get up here, the first thing you see is a runic circle that's painted on the floor. You can do an Arcana check real quick.
I can do an Arcana check real quick. Dirty 20.
30-20.
Yeah, that's a lucky roll.
Simon, you see something similar? Again, you're very sensitive to, these kind of things, being from the Feywild and all. But yeah, you have definitely seen them, something like this before. You perhaps had seen them, maybe in the main camp. Yeah, that's perhaps where you saw it. It's like a bigger version of it. Sorry, the outside of the biblical is a bigger version of this. These are teleportation circles.
Okay, yeah.
They're custom
I thought so,
teleportation
yeah.
circles.
Okay.
Weird.
So nothing that's gonna affect me right now.
No, it's not like a trap that's gonna
Yeah.
just bamf you to like a jail cell or something. That'd be pretty
Yeah.
funny.
Bamp you to a jail cell.
You probably would need a little bit of time to kind of like see how they work, but you don't really have to. You probably like
No.
that's enough time.
Where was
spent
that
on that.
teleportation?
Can I do a perception check, see if I hear anything up here?
Yep. I was getting to that. Go ahead, do a perception check.
I'm gonna use one of my inspirations because that was in that one. So I'm not gonna use that.
You
Come
go
on,
down.
Beetlejuice dice. Not 20. Oh, banger. All right, one for the other.
The duality of man.
I know, right? So that is a 26.
Not 20.
Yeah.
All right. So you really have again, your Feywild days are serving you well. You kind of have to keep your ears out, sharp instincts, and all that. Where you're from, and you definitely hear it before you see it. Like very heavy steps, not like the Earls, heavier than that, coming from this direction. Maybe you can see it from where you are. Keep pinging. There you go. Heavy footsteps, like steady, not like running or anything, but kind of like the what you would get from just steady patrolling kind of pace.
Someone
Getting
pacing?
closer.
Okay.
It's like a steady pace.
Is this a windowsill right here? Oh,
Yes,
am I pinging?
it is.
Yeah, right
there.
Is there a curtain?
There is there is a curtain. It's
Okay.
like this kind of flowy red kind of like curtains. So I could honestly probably.
I want to go to the curtain and just like hide in it so that I can peek out and try and see what's pacing around up here before I move any further into the room.
Okay. Sure. Stealth check. Oh, you're a spider, so you have advantage. I will give you advantage.
Stealth check for my little spider. Okay. That's correct. Okay. 16. Yeah, 16. Not my best, not my worst. I'll take it.
Yeah, that's enough. So you hear it getting closer and closer. And now as it does come, it seems to be coming down the corridor. It's very hard to miss. You see like a lumbering humanoid-like construct making the rounds. Let me show you this. Kind of heading your way.
Ah!
Glad you got out of the way of that thing.
And it comes to basically to the end of the corridor. Stands right there. Kind of like you feel like it's kind of like scanning, like kind of like doing this, like almost like a Terminator kind of scan, looking around, and then stops, looks at the curtain where you are, steps a little closer, and then reaches for the curtain.
Spider-Simon! Ah!
And then basically straightens the curtain. And then, because you kind of like, kind of like this kind of bit out of place, and he kind of turns around, moves away.
I'm like against the window, like. Does this seem like? But does this seem like something that has its own intelligence, or is it like another guide, but it looks different, or like? Can I try and do like any glean on it? Yeah.
You can absolutely.
Is it just like a guard?
I would have told him about the ones that I seen behind Lundquist's.
You did tell us about that. That's true. Does it look like one of those?
Yeah, it's definitely very familiar.
Okay, so it's a guard then, right? That was what Lundquist was using them for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So yeah, you kind of get this kind of a sense of.
Okay, gotcha.
And it may be a little bit tougher than a guide, maybe a little smarter too.
It's not just like an animated suit of armor. That's what my original thought was.
Yeah.
That's a guardian.
And do I just with that check I made, do I just hear the one walking around, or do I ever hear overlapping footsteps or anything?
From here, you got a nat 20, so I kind of have to give it to you. You hear perhaps as you kind of like glued to the windowsill that there sounds like there's something muffled coming from this direction. That's all you get.
How long have we been in the house at this point?
I would say it's been about, it's probably half an hour or so.
Half an hour? And that thing just turned around? Yeah. I'm curious.
You're bouncing out of your watch head, right?
No.
No? Okay.
I was going to say, how long does a wild chain last?
2 hours?
I have it for 2 hours right now.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Yeah, so I'm fine.
Yeah, no,
it's half my level rounded down, so we're level 4, so I have it for 2 hours right now.
Nice.
So real quick before, because it is kind of a little bit over time. Did not interrupt. It was quite good. Kalani, is anything you wanted to say before we?
No, she's still just talking with Abraham, getting some feedback, writing down some notes, getting his feeling on it, his thoughts on it.
Okay. So I'll say real quick, from the feedback you get from Abraham, it will give you advantage on your next roll concerning that subject of your project. Yep. Great. All right. So with that, I think it's been a day for today. You guys have started scoping out the manor. Next time we'll have our Ocean's 11 Strixhaven session, where you actually get ice this one. Simon has, Spider Simon might share with you the details of what's upstairs. He makes it back.
I hope he does.
If I don't get caught and eaten.
Or stepped on.
Yeah.
Stepped on this.
Thrown out the window, yeah.
All right, so I guess we'll go with events that are happening. Mariana?
Yeah. So tomorrow, tonight. Yeah, tonight there's a game, right, Brendan?
Yeah, on my server.
Brandon.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, my homebrew.
Yeah. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. EST, there's a damned deal. Also on the Discord, if you want to join in and listen. It's a campaign where we're exploring the levels of the 9 hells. On Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. EST is Waterdeep Dragon Heist here on Twitch. Waterdeep is on the Discord as well.
Yeah. Discord.
I always confuse what is it? The other one that he's streaming.
Yeah. Shattered.
Shattered, yeah. So that is also 8 p.m. on this Thursday.
No, actually, Shattered's in Discord also.
It's in Discord also, but there's one that I thought he was going to...
He started, I think, streaming the Waterdeep, and then they decided not to.
They decided not to, right? There you go.
Yeah.
So if you want to listen to those two campaigns, join in on our Discord, and you can pop in and listen. And then obviously a week from today at 10 a.m. EST on Saturday, we have Hogwarts The Next Generation.
Yep.
This is the one.
And then, I believe, if you want to say anything, on Monday the 16th, DM.
Yeah. For those that, well, it's pretty much the cast. Sorry, Merton. Except Merton. For Mariana, Saint, and Brandon, and, Peter, they are about to embark on the quest to save the multiverse against the Architect Vecna. Whether they can or not, whether they even get close, we'll find out.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's a shame I missed that one. I would love to have done that.
You probably get you. Yeah, maybe I can bring you in as one of the bosses, and we can just
I think it was mostly because of the time.
Yeah.
It's early.
Yeah. And next week as well, I forgot to say, it's kind of out of the weeks that normally Strahd is, but Strahd was moved for the 15th at 7:30 p.m. EST. Is a special session because we kind of missed last month's one, and the damn deal as well is going to have on Sunday at 9 a.m. Both Sundays, this one and next. So there's quite a few games in the coming weeks, including the premiere that's going to be here on Twitch of Vecna. So there's a lot for you to listen to and have fun enjoying.
In the same evening as Vecna, we also have session 3 of Humblewood.
Oh yeah, it's the same day. That's true.
Same day.
For me, it's the next day, so I discarded it. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. For us in the past.
Yes. So you can join the link on Discord to join the server and listen to all these games.
Keep an eye out on different events and cool stuff that we do, because we are weird but very, nerdy people that are pretty much all things D&D. So please come and check out what we're up to elsewhere. That's not a crazy magical school. All this stuff is cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it, right?
Yeah.
I think with that, we followed you. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. May all the dice roll in your favor, and hope you don't get stepped on by any large
Yeah.
I'm sure it's fine.
Bye. No issues.
Bye.
Yeah.